Well, well, well. No, 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 Elite. Alright, this is X2 watching time. The Great X-Men. Can you believe it? I can believe it. True. This would be X1 watching time for me. What's the first X-Men movie even called? X-Men 1. I suppose it's just called X-Men, right? That makes perfect sense. I don't know nothing about the production of these movies. I was barely alive at this point. I have no idea if they planned this as a trilogy. I have no idea if the same director directed all of them. I don't know if I know this is Fox or something. I don't know. Who cares, basically? Anyway. Can you believe it? I can believe it. Oh, I already said that. Sorry. MrBeast, isn't that an X-Men? I think you're thinking about Beast or The Beast or something. I don't know. I think it's an X-Men, right? Just go to the theater, loser. I already did go to the theater and I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a 2 out of 5, which you would know if you, went to this video right here. Oh my god, it's got the terrible thumbnail. You know, I'm experimenting with 3 thumbnails. I wonder which one you guys got. This was the bad one, but I thought it has the big characters, so maybe more people would click it. So, crazy. Yeah, so this was an experiment, which I think I'll be sticking with. I did a very thorough, like, do I put it on this channel or this channel? And I did a big thorough, like, positives and negatives, and this is what I decided with, okay? There were so many, it was basically universally advantageous to put it here. The only issue is if in the future, say I don't have time to produce a scripted video every month, then I can't go back to doing unscripted because I can't put it on this channel. And then I can't just ping pong between the 2 channels. So basically I'm committed to doing this like every month now. So yeah, and the other problem is that if I don't also come out with other scripted videos, then the channel is just going to be full of these every month. Because I am pretty sure I can do this every month because I've done it for almost like 2 years now. So, maybe we'll just see like 10 digests in a row if I don't actually come up with a video. But anyway, this is my genius idea. So if anyone has any, I don't know, feedback on this, if you've seen it and you have some thoughts on it, then please let me know. I'd love to know. But yeah, I felt somewhat okay with putting this here just because I've got it kind of felt like a continuation of the reflecting on any anime series. I even used the same thumbnail as one of the variations for it, but that was the idea for this. Another month, another digest. And it has already gotten way more views than it would in the other channel. Not that that matters that much, but I don't know. I'm also happy with the way this came out. It's more engaging than an unscripted video, So where I rank all the movies. And look at this. My goodness, a nice 3D panning shot in Premiere. Features, games, and any other type of media that I finished last month, as well as... Anyway, indeed, we got a new thing on the channel. Okay. Well, I wasn't alive, stupid. I was. The same guy directed the first 2. Yeah, pedo. It's that guy, right? No, wait. There's no way it's the iCarly guy, right? Am I thinking of someone else? What am I looking at? X-Men. No, I want the movie. Oh, Brian Singer. I've heard this name. This isn't the iCarly guy. That's like a different one, right? I don't know. Crazy. My goodness. So he directed the first 2? Who did 3? 3's like the good one. I don't know who the hell this is. What have they done? I looked up something the other day. Wait, we'll get to it. Do I recognize anything? Rush Hour. I recognize that. Oh, Rush Hour 2. I recognize that. Oh my god, Rush Hour 3. I also recognize that. Crazy. Captain America. Was it New World Order? Or did they rename it to something else? A Brave New World. That's right. The director for this is like really bad or something, right? Not really bad, but like... Oh yeah, they made Cloverfield Paradox. They were the director for that, which was a terrible movie. Yeah, like this was really boring, cliche, terrible. And it just makes me think, like, your big new Captain America movie, why would you put this person on it? Like, I don't know, maybe he's a good director otherwise, but I don't know, he's got 4 titles. One of them is universally, like, I don't think there's anyone who's like a big fan of this movie. I don't know, unless the other ones are like really good. It's just such a risk, Oh my goodness. And I only did this because I went back and watched the trailer and I'm like, you know what? I guess I stick with my thought. It actually doesn't look that good. But we'll see. It could still be good. Anyway. Oh boy, what the heck was I up to here? And then he did Days of Future Past, and he's a pedo like Miller said. Great. Crazy Digest was epic. Oh my gosh. Don't know why I didn't get a shout out there. Why would you get a shout out? Oh no, because you were in some of the videos. Well, I didn't want to turn people off, you know? You gotta make it as appealing to everyone as possible. But you're destroying your channel through the algorithm. How so? How is that a thing? Because it's gonna get small views. True. Oh my gosh. The great 4-page introduction to the great Last of Us video is recorded. Elidari, don't let me lap you. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, Kyle only makes 100,000 plus view videos. That's true. No, Kyle, you know what? Kyle gets decent views. He does get decent views. Compared to me, you know, that's what I'm, not compared to anyone else, you know. But look at this. Over 1,000, almost 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. You know, compare that to this one here, my goodness. Less than 100. 23,000, that's pretty good, you know. Less than 1,000, less than 1,000. 81,000, you know, that's pretty good. Less than 213,000, you know, not bad. You know, there's always duds between these really good ones. Anyway. I do, Miller, you're so kinda. Ask Miller how many views his videos get. Alright, yeah, how Miller do you make? Miller makes, you know what, I'm sure Miller has like a secret channel out there where he puts out videos, surely. What is that? Oh, I saw Mario was sending something in the video thing. Hey, Punibaba, have you seen the latest Deadpool movie? Not only have I, but you can see my unscripted review on the... If you just literally click the videos tab under where you're watching right now, you know, crazy. He was going to do X3, but he left Marvel to do a Superman movie. He was going to do X3. Oh, okay. Superman Returns? Never heard of it. I think Cyclops is Superman, right? I don't know nothing. I've never heard of the Superman movie. I don't know who plays Cyclops. I have no idea. Miller knows the law. I'm sure Miller does. No Superman Returns actor is the actor from CW. I know the CW guy. Oh, the CW, the actual like Ray something, right? He shrinks. Oh god. Is he an Arrow or Flash? I don't even remember. No. Arrow, Ray. Was his name not Ray? Oh, Ray Palmer. He was Superman at some point, right? Crazy. Because Lidari, Marvel hires fangless directors so that it's not scary to normies. That's why they fired the great Edgar Wright from Ant-Man. All right, Kyle's a conspiracy theorist here. It's because they're cheap. Okay, I would believe that a lot more. Thank you, Miller. That's a much more viable explanation. Well, let me think. What would be? I guess cheap is like an interesting idea. I just don't know how much directors get paid. Probably a lot, right? But why would they hire... I don't even know. I would have to look into how these decisions are made. Like, I don't even know who chooses a director. I got no idea. So how come you haven't watched The Godfather, Godfather 2, and Godfather 3 yet, Ari? As dictated by a most recent wheel spin. Well, Godfather 2 and 3 are out of the question. I'm not watching that. Godfather 1 is going to come up later this month, I'm sure. Despite the positive reviews, I thought the new Deadpool was mid. I completely agree. Actually, I thought it was worse than mid. I gave it a 2 out of 5, so yeah. So good, I saw it twice. Yeah, Miller loves his nice MCU movies. Cyclops was in Superman Returns, Miller, you're dumb. Thanks, Kyle, that's great. Thanks for keeping us up to date. This is good. We love superhero news. Whatever happened to this guy? What does he do these days, I wonder? What's the actor's name? Never heard this guy's name in my life. What the hell? He looks so much older. Is that him? Oh, I guess they aged him up or something? I don't know. What does he do? Brandon Ruth. I assume Legends of Tomorrow was his big thing, right? I guess not anymore. Legends of Tomorrow. Never heard of any of these. Supergirl I've heard of. He was in Batwoman. That's pretty funny. Quantum Leap. That's that screenshot we just saw. Magic the Gathering. Oh my goodness. Who knew there was a Magic the Gathering TV show? He's in video games. Crazy. Just like me, for real. And a bunch of movies I've never heard of. Good for him. Oh yes, we have this. We'll get to this. Okay. But first we gotta do a... Which one? What's the easy one? Oh yeah, the MrBeast... MrBeast burger tier list, okay. Where's the one I had? This one. S. I think the cookies were like... They were okay. The chips were really bad. That's it. I've never had another... Oh no, I think I had a... I had this one once and it was pretty bad. Like it was too the chicken was like really hard or something, and I never had it again. Or maybe it was this one. I don't know. But God, this was so great. I had this so many times when I was in America because it was so good. Because I'm a simple man, just like Lex Friedman. Okay, sometimes I don't even get the bread. I just order a bunch of meat. So this burger is literally just like a stack of like different, like just meat, stack, 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 and then a little bit of cheese. It's so good. I love it. It's like, it's perfect. It's all I ever need. So we love MrBeast for that. And the cookies were like, they were decent. Anyway, I felt ripped off by these fries because MrBeast got me. Okay, he frauded me. He scammed me. He destroyed me. I hated it because I remember in one video he said he was like, I don't know, he like made someone taste test the MrBeast stuff, and they in their review they were like, okay, the burger's like pretty good, but the fries are the best fries I've ever had in my life. They're so good and spicy and nice. And I was like, man, I can't wait. I got so excited. I ordered the fries. I paid extra money, to get the fries. They were terrible. I was like, man, this is the worst thing I've ever had. And I feel I've never hated MrBeast more than in that moment. Crazy. Let's see. So good to see it twice. Cyclops he was Richard White. I have no idea who that is. Whoever that is, true, Kyle. Earlier Deadpool movies had a kind of psychotic charm, but this just felt like 2 hours of references. I pretty much agree. It was a kind of, I don't know. For me, the appeal of Deadpool has always been the action and the comedy, and I feel like both of those just didn't land for some reason for this one. I don't know. That's why Cyclops wasn't in 3 very much, Ari. It's a drama. It's James Marsden, not this guy, Ari. Stupid. I don't know who that is. Does MrBeast have burgers? He does, and they're very good. You're a simpleton. All right. Thank you. So your burger money went to MrBeast, which went to Chris, which went to Shadman. Well, this would be after their association, so I don't think there was any issue there. All right, what's planned outside of this nonsense for stream? What's planned outside of this nonsense for stream? What does that mean? Like, what else am I doing this stream? We got to talk about this MrBeast video for like 2 minutes. True Miller, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. I disagree with that, obviously. This stream, we have very little to do, okay? I was going to name this title No Agenda, but then I thought agenda's like a bit ambiguous and people will think I'm making like some, I don't know, some dog whistle joke or something. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So here we are. The newest MrBeast video is the title. Have I seen any of these? This is the one that's like Eric Whiteley's going to dine in Arby's or something. That's the only thing I know about it. Burger King? I don't think that's like Hungry Jack's, right? Chick-fil-A? It's like S. I mean, the best. That's Chick-fil-A, right? Maybe not. Maybe, am I crazy? Wait, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it is. Oh my God. It's the best. We love Chick-fil-A. I remember eating Chick-fil-A when I was watching Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So, crazy. That's the one thing. Chipotle is pretty great. I get like that burrito bowl, which has like a bunch of rice and beans and guacamole or something. I thought it was really good. And sour cream. I mean, I don't think I had a Domino's when I was in America. Five Guys, that was great, but it's expensive and very, very, very unhealthy is the way it feels, at least. But actually, it probably is the best. It is really good. What else? McDonald's. Why am I getting sound effects? I wonder if my headphones are off. I don't think I ever had McDonald's. I might have had it. Panda Express. Pizza Hut. Popeyes. Popeyes is the best. The one Popeyes burger I had was like the best burger I ever had in my life. I don't know how you classified it. It had chicken. It had a bun. And I think the bun, it had an option to order with like butter on it or something. And I did that every time. And it was like the best thing I've ever had. So I love Popeyes. That's like it is probably the best of all of these. Unless something else comes up here. What else? Shake Shack. That sounds familiar. Oh, Subway's like a nice... you can always just get it. It's always nice and consistent. I never had Taco Bell. Oh my God, guys, there's Taco Bell in Australia. Isn't that crazy? I've never had it. Wendy's, I had so much just because of how cheap it is. It's crazy how cheap it is. Now, I must be wrong, but my recollection is that like a burger was like, it can't be right, but I think it was like $2.50 or something. That's crazy to me, but I guess, yeah. And it was like a decent burger. It had like stuff on it. It wasn't just like a piece of meat, even though that's usually what I like. And that's it. That's all I ever had. So there we go. The definitive list. We have 3 which are the best and 3 which are right below the best. So crazy. Who knew that food would just be good no matter what it is? Wait, how do you buy MrBeast burgers? On like your delivery apps or whatever. I think I used to use Uber Eats, but then they scorned me. So now I use DoorDash. I find you some great videos to react to. Thank you. That's great. Heath, is he dabbing? Should have copied Destiny and titled your stream as Chill Stream. No, I copied too much about Destiny already. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that Destiny changed this stream format. So now he's like on the left and like has half his screen blocked off by chat. So now I'm different, you know? I'm just like the old Destiny format. Kylie, you ready for my MHA discourse in 3 hours? True, I have an alarm for when the chapter comes out. I am excited to read it. Good Kiwi food was so cheap. God, Kiwi food was so cheap. Crazy. Siskel and Ebert are so funny. I have no idea who that is. $20 Macca's, which is actually like $14 because they're poor. I feel like you guys are talking about something. I have no idea what you're talking about. Love when they disagree and insult each other. I will stop the MHA discourse. Is the latest chapter out? Ebert always seems right in a few hours. Ebert, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Also, Ari, I sent a video. That's why you got a notification, and that's what he meant. Oh, that's what me and Miller are referencing right now. Okay, that makes sense. What do you say about Marvel films? Helping out your cause. Never had Burger King loser. Oh my god, you're a northern. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. This is great. We love talking about stuff. What are the videos? Let's have a look. We've got a review of Jackie Brown. We've got a stream clip. Great. The most riveting videos. Let's have a look. What do they say about Jackie Brown? I'm sure this will be entertaining.
The way I see you and me got
Why is it so blurry? I don't like this.
thing to talk about. One thing. And that's what you are willing to do for me.
Pam Grier plays a flight attendant who was arrested while trying to smuggle cash into the United
States. Oh, is this
States.
like a conventional like film critic or something?
Samuel L.
Oh, it's actually the guy, the Roger Ebert guy or whatever, right? Crazy.
Jackson's character.
Which one is he? Is that him?
In that scene from Jackie Brown, the long-awaited new film by Quentin.
For some reason, I just thought he writes reviews, like written. I didn't know that he actually like was on camera.
Tarantino. It's been 3.5 years since Tarantino's Pulp Fiction landed as the most influential movie of its time, and now Tarantino is back again with a picture built on colorful, low-life characters and a lot of high-quality dialogue. Grier's character, named Jackie Brown, knows Jackson plans to kill her before she can cooperate with the police, but she is way ahead of him there.
Now let's say, if I tell on you, I walk.
Dialogue, there's certainly...
What's so distinctive about Tarantino's work? Frankly, if I had a script, I'd let it...
Okay, I don't care. Okay, what is this one? Top letterbox reviews are useless. Oh, I saw this on my, I saw this somewhere. Or was it in the stream recommendations? Why did I see this? Either it was on my homepage, maybe it was on Reddit somewhere, or maybe, Kyle sent this before? I don't know. I haven't seen it, though. Let me guess. Why are top letterbox reviews useless? I don't know. They're all making jokes or something? I have no idea. I have never read a review on Letterboxd.
I'm walking on sunshine. Yep. All right, that's an easy one. I mean, that's like possibly, it's a par one. This is the most iconic 1980s drum beat of all time.
What is this? When does he get to the letterbox bit? Okay.
And High Fidelity sucks. Actually, I'm gonna bet it's got a 3.4 out of 5 on Letterboxd, if I had to guess. One of John Cusack's best movies. Let me see, Letterboxd, High Fidelity. Directed by Stephen Frears. That's sitting at it's a 3.5 even. I hate Letterboxd. The reason I haven't been using it is because I haven't been watching movies. But the popular review section on Letterboxd can honestly eat my cock. Guy 4 stars. Guy who throws tantrums and gatekeeps music wonders why women don't want to sleep with him for 2 hours. Okay, listen, he has sex 4 times in that 2 hours. That's once per 30 minutes. Dude's batting average is okay. Secondly, is this really the way you want to interface with art? You liked the movie. You may have actually loved it. You gave it 4 stars out of 5, and then the review is just a 1-sentence pithy thing about the main character has bad actions. Yeah, of course, that's what makes it interesting, bro. I feel like John Cusack would have patted me in the back for all the songs he talked about that I recognized, and Jack Black would have screamed "fuck you" to my face for having Spotify and not having seen Evil Dead 2 yet. Who are you?
All right, so it is because there's jokes. Okay, very good. Okay. I know more about the final MHA chapter than you guys. Thanks, Kyle. I tried converting years ago and I haven't seen that video. I just put in the playlist. Thought it was a video essay. Ebert did write reviews mostly, but he also has a TV show. But he's dead now. I did know that he was dead. Roger Ebert. What the hell did he look like? Oh, that was the actual guy who was talking? Oh my god. Would it just look like him? Let's have a look. Are these the same people? Let's judge, guys. Is this guy? This guy. What are we thinking? I think it's the same guy. It's got the same glasses. Like, this just looks exactly like him. But I feel like in this video, he was years away from death. This one, he feels a bit younger. Crazy. Ari's such a TikTok baby, doesn't appreciate Siskel and Ebert. That is true. Lead Ari, why are you watching this? Because my loyal fans recommended me to watch this by putting it in the YouTube links channel. True Lead Ari doesn't like true criticism. That is true, because there is no true criticism. Northern Lion, wait, is that right? Northern Lion is the best streamer. Actual wit and intelligence. True, that's what I value in my streamer, wit and intelligence. We love it. All right. Oh, there we go. Who killed masculinity in video games? Okay, we're done. Okay, anyway, let me just give my 2-minute rant about this. It's not really a rant. You know, I generally like MrBeast videos, but one thing that has been happening quite a lot, I don't know if it's because of these guys or these guys just copying MrBeast or whatever, but every video I see from Colin and Samir, they're like a channel that's about YouTube or something, like a creator channel where they talk about creators and they interview creators and stuff. And the thing they always drive home about what's important in making a video is to have some storytelling, okay? Tell a story, create some characters, give us a nice plot throughout the video with highs and lows and intrigue and stuff. And it's like, sometimes that can be good, but then sometimes you produce videos like this, which are like a really interesting concept where you just have two strangers that are trapped in this bunker for 100 days and they have to press a button every day, and the button can happen at any time randomly, right? And they only get like a minute to press the button. So no matter where they are, they have to quickly rush to the button, and they have to do that every day for 100 days. It's a fun concept. It'd be cool to watch it. But very clearly throughout this entire video, you have like MrBeast that is clearly trying to create a story around these people and trying to create like an artificial, like a post actual recording. You're trying to like, you can see the directing that is trying to create conflict between them and create a artificial friendship. And it's like so transparent and fake. And I don't like it. It's real cringe. And this is an example of, I think, in my opinion, of storytelling in YouTube videos that is like a detriment, a very big detriment to the actual video. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that up. But the reason, I bring these guys up because they always have that, the storytelling element. I think the issue with the storytelling is that it feels very inauthentic, right? I kind of like MrBeast videos because they do kind of feel authentic, and the storytelling element just does not match that type of authentic thing. And these guys, whenever I watch a video of them talking, everything feels so inauthentic. The way they say things, the way they pause, the way they clearly like I don't even know how to say it. It's like, let's just like watch this. Maybe we can see.
54% of adults said that
Where's like a video where they're talking?
landscape of YouTube is very different today. There was this interesting stat from Nielsen.
I can't do it. Even just like putting up a stat like this. Oh, I don't know what it is. They just come across so inauthentic. My goodness. The way that they just like, I don't even know what to say. It's just the vibe is so inauthentic. I don't like it. My goodness. Anyway, but they're great. I like their videos, but inauthentic is what I don't like. And that will be the downfall of MrBeast, I'm sure. I would watch this channel. True. Why would you have to push a button daily in a nuclear bunker? I don't know, because it's fun to watch it. Did Chris hold the reins? Now it's turned to shit now that they're gone. True. There was no Chris in that video, actually. That was pretty funny. Not to get nuked, obviously. That is true. Spoken like someone who's never watched Lost. It is a concept. I guess if you have, I don't know if you actually haven't seen Lost, but in Lost Season 2, there is a bunker, and in the bunker you have to press, or you have to type in a series of numbers every day, otherwise something happens, and you don't know what's going to happen, and that's like the whole thing. Like, should you do it? What should you risk to do it? So yeah, it's probably based on that.
A lot of
the final boss of content. Wait, what is this? I thought wasn't this something else? Oh no, he sent a few videos. Oh, the lady's back. Eel weirdness, part 1.
So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from. Like, literally, we
Oh, guys, maybe they come from space. That's crazy. Just like octopuses. Oh my
do
god.
not know how they reproduce. But this idea of where eels come from, this is a genuine, long-standing mystery. Aristotle, he thought that eels wriggled out of the mud. Pliny the Elder, he thought...
This is like really quiet again, right?
You got new eels when old eels knocked themselves on a bit of rock and a bit of eel came off. And in England, they used to think that you got eels in lakes and ponds when a horse would swoosh their tail and a hair would fly off, hit the water, suddenly become an eel. And I know you're all going to be up in my comments saying, they're in the Sargasso Sea, it's the Sargasso Sea. Yes, but there is so much more to this than that.
This is... well, that was a video. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Why would she do this? What is the logic here? It's such a strange channel. It feels like this should be a... this is like a fan channel that's like taken one of her actual videos and like split it across like all these videos. Like I feel like all of these would make like a single like... What's that? Like a ContraPoints video or something. Where they got like different outfits on and I don't know, but all like related somehow, but it's all split into like a million bits. I don't know why. Crazy. Well, let's see part 2, I guess. And also, I didn't understand the premise here. What does she mean? The eels came out of nowhere. Does she mean like we don't know how they breed or like how they appeared in like a bunch of different types of water or like I just don't understand this.
So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from. Like, literally, we do not...
Wait, did we watch part 2? Wait a minute. What did part 1 start with?
So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from. So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from.
Okay.
Like, literally, we do not know how they reproduce. This is a genuine mystery. It's one that's been going on for quite some time. And in part, it's because if you grab yourself an eel from a river, it will not have any reproductive organs. You can dissect
Oh,
it.
wow.
In fact, Sigmund Freud did in 1904. He once spent...
But you don't need reproductive organs to like produce something new, right? You could just like... What's it called? Budding or something? Where it's like a starfish like splits off by having an arm come off and then it just grows a new one, right? And then like that new one can like turn into other things. Can eels do that? I don't know.
Entire summer, just slowly slicing up eels, looking for reproductive organs, and found nothing. No ovaries, no testes, no eggs, nothing. People, of course, have tried to breed eels in captivity. There was a particularly notable experiment in the 1930s when in France they got 1,000 eels, they stuck them in a giant tank, and then they just left them for a year to see what would happen. When they came back a year later, there were only 71 eels left, and in a grotesque turn of cannibalism, each of those eels, having eaten the others, has trebled in length. So they were like, okay, well, we can
Oh,
longer,
Jesus.
maybe see what they get on with. They went away, they came back, and then there was only one single female victor remaining, an eel whose body had engulfed the flesh of all the other 1,000 eels. I mean, we can agree on one thing, it's that eels are absolutely disgusting. When in France,
I don't know if I buy that. Did that really happen? There are 1,000, no, what'd you say, 100 or 1,000 eels? Wait a minute.
there was a particularly notable experiment in the 1930s when in France they got 1,000 eels, they stuck them
They got 1,000 eels and it all converted into one single like alpha eel that was like really long. The eels like grow in length with the more they eat. I mean, if it happened, it happened. I guess I'm on the edge of my seat. All right, that was part 2. Do you think this will have the same intro?
So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from. Like,
This is
literally,
great.
we do not know how they reproduce. Right, so if you grab an eel from the river, it won't have any reproductive
Well, it
organs.
wasn't so
That is a
quiet.
fact.
Whoa, what are you disappeared? Oh my god.
Eel from the river, it won't have any reproductive organs. That is a fact.
What is this? Clearly the eels are trying to silence Hannah. True. What do you think she's saying? Wait, we gotta go back. Wait. So they can be translucent. They can vary in size. Oh, yep, that's what she's saying. There's like different species. They're bad. We hate eels. Oh my gosh, they're bad. We gotta pat them on the back. They can go really wrong. Sometimes they can swim in the water. And there's one thing to remember. One important
So
fact.
scientists wanted to know where all of these eels were headed to.
Mhm.
They tracked all larvae and demonstrated that they all came from one
Where did
particular
the larvae come from? That's what we care about, right? Oh my gosh.
in the ocean called the Sargasso Sea. It's like a sort of a garden of seaweed that's got these very great currents of water around it. And this is the only place that eels are ever born. No eel has ever, ever, ever been born in captivity.
I don't believe this. This is absurd. How could she know that? How could she make such a claim and know that? Crazy. Anyway, part 4.
So you know eels? We have no idea where they come from.
No way.
literally,
Oh my
we do
God.
not know how they reproduce. They
This is
tracked
crazy.
all larvae and demonstrated that they all came from one particular place in the ocean called the Sargasso Sea. But this is where the mystery gets deeper, because while scientists think that eels are going off and reproducing and mating in the Sargasso Sea, no one can be quite sure, because they sent off one expedition where they scooped up as many eggs as they could find on the floor of the Sargasso Sea. They got 7,000 in total, and they took them back to the lab.
I just realized if we started on the final video, I feel like she just would have summarized everything. We would have had a nice, concise answer. But here we are, recapping every video after the next one.
And looked at them to see how many of those were eels. You want to guess how many of that 7,000 were eel eggs? 0, exactly 0. So the scientists were like, okay, fine, we'll just track the adults instead. So they put GPS trackers on the eels, and every single time, these slippery little guys managed to shake them loose. They have tried everything you can imagine. They have given hormones to females to see if it will attract males in Sargasso Sea. Doesn't work. They have looked in the stomachs of predators to see if there are mature eels that have been chomped up and eaten in the Sargasso Sea. They've used microphones, they've used sonar, they've tried everything. But nobody has ever seen any mature eel, living or dead, in the Sargasso Sea until now.
Oh my God, what a cliffhanger. This is more gripping than the average movie plotline. I'm hooked. True. You know what I'm thinking? Like, if I were in charge of the world or something and I had to figure out why eel or where eels come from, I wouldn't stop at 1,000 eels. I think I'd get like 100,000 eels. And then I'd like put them all in like a giant controlled pond or something and then observe them from there, I guess. But this is the 1930s, so maybe technology wasn't there. Anyway, final part. I'm excited, guys. Unless there's more to come and this is like a daily series that, I don't know, will go on forever.
So eels come from the Sargasso Sea, we think, but nobody has ever seen a mature adult eel inside that supposed spawning ground until Roz Wright decided that she wanted to solve this mystery. The problem is that every time you try and put a GPS tracker on an eel, it'll either slither free of it, or it will take so long to get to the spawning ground that the battery on the GPS tracker will die long before it gets there. The closest researchers have ever got was one single eel that had got as far as the Azores, the coast of Portugal. And so, one year, Roz decides, hey, why don't I take my holiday there? And instead of sunning myself on beaches, I'm going to spend my time talking to all the locals about whether they've seen any eels. She sets up this project. It's called Eel Trek. And in 2020, they caught and tagged 23 silver eels in the Azores, and then they sent them off, and then they waited. And like before, these slippery eels, loads of them managed to shake off their trackers, loads of the batteries died, all sorts of high drama. But then 5 eels were tracked to the very edge of the Sargasso Sea. And Roz has the data for 1 eel that went inside the spawning ground. I'll accept that this might not sound like it's big news, but in the world of eel tracking, this is a very, very big deal. We finally have proof that at the very least, the adults go to the Sargasso Sea. Still have no idea what they're doing when they get there, but, you know, that's the next step of the mystery.
Wow. The high eel personally censors Hannah to prevent secrets to come out. What a comment. Now this is comedy right here. What an intriguing series. With a nice pun in the description, finally some truths are revealed. I'm lost for words. I don't know why was it silent? How does that even happen? Was it a cut?
And Roz has the data for 1 eel that went inside the spawning ground. I'll accept that this and like before, these slippery eels, loads of them managed to shake off their trackers, loads of the batteries died, all sorts of high drama. But then 5 eels were tracked to the very edge of the Sargasso Sea. And Roz has the data for 1 eel that went inside the spawning ground. I'll accept that this might not sound like it's big news.
Wait, was the silent bit?
It's called Eel Trek.
Alright, so it is a cut. Maybe in Premiere or whatever, she accidentally deleted the audio for this bit?
Eel Trek. And in 2020...
It must be. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is the greatest thing I've ever found. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. I hate this lady. How can you hate this lady? She's great. My goodness. You know what this also feels like? It feels like this is a fan channel or someone who's impersonating her who is like, I don't know, doing this on purpose, but maybe not. I hate this lady. This eel stuff is crazy. True, it is crazy. I don't buy any of it, but it's crazy. You were getting sued by the Beast for talking about him. He would never sue me. I'm his loyal #1 fan. This lady is my favorite. I love British women as long as they are old. Is she old? She looks like... Wait, how old does she look? She looks like she's like 36, 37. Let's see. How old is she? Okay, she's 40. Not bad. But I don't know, when did this come out? You know, maybe I was correct. Maybe it came out 4 years ago. And it's just uploaded a day ago. This lady is my favorite. Love British women as long as they are old. You're insane. Part 2. This British woman is dead. The British woman in Deadpool is so much better. That was a good performance. True. She uploaded a part a day. I was hooked. True. Has she not discovered shorts yet? It does seem like it. It's aesthetic. I don't think this is aesthetic, Kyle. I don't know what this is. There's something off about this. Like, if you told me this was like some research lab that's actually trying out like AI generated videos or something, and I would buy it. It's just really good. Like, I can't see anything that is imperfect about it, I guess, to think that it's AI, but I don't know. She is a real person about, like, she does like math stuff, I think. I looked her up at one point. She exists. Oops. Let's see. Middle of 3 daughters. What does she do? A British academic, author, and radio and television presenter. She is professor of mathematics. Wait, she is professor in the mathematics of cities of the UCL Center for Advanced Spatial Analysis. Okay. In January 2024, Fry was appointed to be the new president of the Institute of Mathematics and its applications. Her work has included studies of patterns of human behavior, such as interpersonal relationships and dating, and how mathematics can apply to them. True, we did watch a video on that. Fry delivered the 2019 Royal Institution Christmas Lectures and has presented several programs for the BBC. I wonder if this is like cut up from a BBC like thing, but probably not. But maybe. Academia, TED, and YouTube. Fry has appeared on several videos for a YouTube mathematics channel Numberphile. I have seen her on there, run by them. She was also made an appearance in podcast Numberphile podcast. Well, who knows? How many views did these get, actually? 18k, like 20k roughly, 15 to 20k. Are the backgrounds identical in all of these? Yeah, they are, right? Okay. Crazy. Namekians don't have reproductive organs. That is true. Oh my gosh. Maybe Toriyama was inspired by eels. One winner eel. That's awesome. It happened to lead Aria. I believe this lady. Okay, true. Humans would grow twice as big if they used cannibalism. Yeah, maybe. Was that IO game based on this experiment? Snake IO, Slither IO or whatever? Maybe. What the hell? No way. True. Can you imagine 1,000 eels just... It is just like Namekians. Oh my gosh. Like in Dragon Ball Super, where they have like 1,000 Namekians inside them because they consume them all and they got really powerful. That's crazy. This must be like a big Dragon Ball meme. Oh my god. The audio is just fucked in part 3. Oh, I don't know about that. I think in part 4 or 5 there was a bit that was cut out as well. It's aesthetic. This has to be a joke. You know, if she wasn't famous, I would say it could be a joke. But since she's famous, I don't think this is a joke. The payoff is a little disappointing though. It's not done yet, right? Was this the end or was there more? Like taking the piss out of bread tubers. This lady has far too much going on to know what bread tube is. God, I recommended the best videos. There better be an eel queen xenomorph style. True, that'd be crazy. That would, I mean, it's not impossible, right? You know, there's like, we haven't explored the depths of the ocean. I don't believe this. If this is true, the world's biggest mystery. Yeah, it is. I 1,000,000% believe her wholeheartedly. There has to be an eel queen, right? Yeah, they're like bees or whatever, where they elect like a queen and the queen manages the hive or something. True. Or like a chimera ant, where there's like a queen and a king, and I don't know. Yeah, that one in the tank. What if eels are just sperm of a giant Cthulhu-like sea creature? True. And then they... Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And they like swim all around the ocean, and they operate on like time scales that humans can't even comprehend. So in like 1,000,000 years from now, the sperm is going to impregnate the earth or something, and the earth will hatch, and it'll be like that Doctor Who episode with the moon being an egg or whatever. Oh my god. I mean, it does kind of seem like she's parodying Philosophy Tube. She's famous. There's no way. She has a Wikipedia article for being on the BBC. I don't think she's parodying someone, but I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but it'd be pretty crazy. She doesn't know Philosophy Tube. She might. Philosophy Tube was in the Acolyte, right? She's like famous. Unless it's someone else. Mixing that up. I don't know. She uses AI images. Strong evidence. We don't know that they're AI images. They might be real. They might be stock images. Let's have a look at this eel. This could be a real image of an eel. Maybe they took a photo and put it in Photoshop and enhanced the contrast, and they put a lot of noise and blurred it a bit. And it's not impossible. This text isn't AI generated, unless it is. You know, we can generate AI text now these days. Why do gay people sound like that? ASAP Science. She's gonna be in House of the Dragon tomorrow. If this woman was in House of the Dragon tomorrow, that would be a wild coincidence. But I assume you're talking about Philosophy Tube. That would also be pretty crazy. What is this? Oh, the ending. All right, anyway, I'm glad we figured that mystery out. What is this?
A lot of the
The final boss of Content Mill channels. Oh my gosh, it's Jack Saint. That was the Mauler hater, right? Oh my god, how am I going to find this? Do we remember the thumbnail? Surely, I'm pretty sure it was. Let me just scroll down. That's not how you spell Mauler. That's not how you spell Mauler. Mauler, maybe Mauler's not even in the title. Doesn't matter. Okay. I opened this twice. We don't need it twice. Is there anything else I have to do? Oh my gosh. I would watch her video again, but last time she got the video blocked. Okay. Or our channel blocked in Russia. So we don't watch her. Oh my gosh, she's back. What's he been doing these days? 700 subscribers. That's crazy. Oh wow. X-Men First Class review. Oh my gosh, she's overlapping content with us. This is crazy. Anyway. Oops, I didn't want the subscriptions. A low point. Oh my gosh. Is little Joel copying my takes?
Hey everybody, I didn't feel like going on camera today. You know, I didn't feel like showing off the goods. So I thought I would just let you guys enjoy some serene mountain photography.
All right, we got the bit.
This video. Like, I think it makes sense to be mad at him for manipulating the Beast. Some of the allegations coming out I think are very reasonable, and some I think are less reasonable, right? Like, I think it makes sense to be mad at him.
Oh, it was just about the allegations. I thought it was going to say the video was bad. Oh, here we go. Wait.
Arguably a low point in MrBeast's career, and that is his most recent video.
I just built this
Oh my god, it's so loud.
bunker, and these two people who have never met each other are going to attempt to live down here for the next 100 days.
So as I just showed, the video is about putting two strangers in a bunker for 100 days and letting them figure it out. The video isn't about big challenges or tests of endurance. It's really about just leaving people in a room and watching them stew. The thing that makes this video special, though, the thing that kind of sets it apart from other videos that he's made, is that it's centering on a negative emotion. It wants to be about how these two people don't like each other and how they have a hard time getting used to each other, right?
You're so stupid. You're a monster. I don't like you, dude.
So on first pass, I think that's a fine idea, but here's the problem. Creating a story about two people who don't like each other.
Oh my god, is he going to say the storytelling is cringe? Oh my god.
Who have a troubling relationship, who have, you know, maybe issues they need to work out with each other. It actually requires that the story, that the film, be interested in the people involved, why they're having problems, what they're upset about. And being interested in people, you know, focusing on them, is something that MrBeast is fundamentally incapable of doing. MrBeast doesn't like lingering on people. He doesn't really like telling a story. He likes showing high viscera images and...
Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but you look at this. Someone else is complaining about the storytelling. We love it. Anyway. She's going to be in House of the Dragon tomorrow. I created the eels. I don't believe that either. Oh my god, Perona. That's the pink lady in One Piece, right? Perona. True. Okay. I was going to look something up. Oh my gosh, it's a bunch of, like, One Piece things. What was I going to look up? Oh yeah, eels. That's not how you spell eels. That's not how you do it either. Reproduce. Sperm. Etymology. No. How do eels reproduce? No. Reproduce. Oh, they release eggs. Okay. I'm glad we came to that conclusion. We did it, guys. Anyway. Why are the MrBeast characters dressed more like X-Men than X-Men in the original X-Men films? Because I think bright colors are, like, better for the algorithm. I don't know. I know where the Parramatta eels come from. True. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Kyle just keeps spamming us with videos. Let's see. Next up. Why I hate Attack on Titan's ending. I'm sure that's great. I'm sure we're going to love this video. Good villain. Anime has a villainess problem. So it's about female villains. That's more interesting than the Attack on Titan one. Some people claim that I'm just mad that my expectations weren't met. Oh my gosh, she's coping. While you're technically correct, you also managed to completely miss the entire point of the video. I would have been fine with my expectations being subverted if it had been, you know, good. I feel like I've seen this, right?
So it's a new year. What?
I don't know. We're not watching it. Who cares about Attack on Titan at this point? Everyone loved the ending. You're coping because you didn't like it. Okay.
script was copied from Overlord Gaming. This was a bad mistake, and all credit is due to Overlord Gaming. This will never happen again. No need to apologize, dude. The other YouTuber talks about piracy, yet he thinks he owns the stupid video he uploads. He's a hypocrite. So you know how I mentioned that H-Bomber Guy video about plagiarism in my last video? Jesus Christ. Before we go on, I want to go ahead and thank this video's sponsor, Rocket Money. One of the harder things about making my videos is that it often involves doing my own research, which, when your job is easier to the description. Thank you. I have two things to talk about in this video. First thing, turns out modern Wonka works. It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong, but I think...
Oh boy.
Wonka good. So no, I don't think that my video aged like milk or anything. I genuinely think, again, that we got kind of the best case scenario. A good, fun film that has its own things to say.
Okay. Where's my playlist? I'm getting my own videos up. What did I actually have to watch? Oh, wait a minute. The Minecraft movie just got leaked. Oh my god.
All right, so we all know the Minecraft movie is coming out.
Oh my god, he's Australian. That's crazy. Is it? Hey, is this the channel that made that thing where the guy got banned on Reddit and he was really mad? Or is this another one? I feel like it has to be, right? There can't be that many Minecraft channels. Is it this?
So I actually wanted to make a video about this.
I don't know, crazy. My goodness, let's see. What's the drama today?
April. I might do something for it involving all of you guys. I don't know yet, but I think it'd be kind of fun. With the amount of images that have been hacked together over the last several years, it's important to note that a lot of these images that you're seeing on the Google search results page aren't legitimate. In addition, this may not be legitimate. Who the heck is Henry? Kind of exciting. It's coming out very soon. Okay, 3 days ago, certain packaged images by Warner Brothers were leaked online, and I know a lot of you guys saw them and tried to share them with everyone. However, things went a bit awry. So on r/PhoenixSC, winter_ad9633 posted, "Guys, we might be doomed. Minecraft movie spoilers." And if you click on this to view the spoiler, removed by Reddit in response to a copyright notice. Sorry, this post was removed by Reddit's legal operations team. Here's another example. This is on Twitter by ibex.cat. "This is an unconfirmed leak from the Minecraft movie. What do you think?" And what does it show? Media not displayed.
Wait a minute. Firstly, this isn't that unbelievable. This does happen like all the time. But you know what? I don't trust this guy. Wait a minute. All right, look at this. It's real. Sorry, the post was removed by Reddit's legal operations team. All right.
"Guys, we might be doomed. Minecraft movie spoilers." And if you click on this to view the spoiler, removed by Reddit in response to a copyright notice. Sorry, this post was removed by Reddit's legal operations team. Here's another example. This is on Twitter by ibex.cat. "This is an unconfirmed leak from the Minecraft movie. What do you think?" And what does it show? Media not displayed. This image has been removed in response to a report from the copyright holder. To unlock your account, you must review X's or Twitter's copyright policy. This is Discord. I was sent the pictures by
Is the whole video?
Now I can't view them because Discord has apparently taken down the images as well. So on 3 major platforms on the internet, Reddit, Twitter, and Discord, there is something brewing. I don't know what Warner Brothers are trying to do here. With some avenues, the images are still available, and I think they've just given up because whatever's posted on the internet stays on the internet. However, to protect my YouTube channel, I will not be showing them. And while I can't show them myself, I can make a bastardized recreation of the film in Minecraft. Yo. Yo. It's a tree. I need wood. I am very big for this tree. I'm also holding the wrong tool. I need to size down. What? Oh my god. It's a sheep with a face. Why do you look like that? Hey man, you're using the wrong tool if you're trying to chop down that tree. Oh my god, you actually talk. It's a talking sheep. And you're pink. Yep. Why are you pink? Why is your face like that? Actually, no. This is the only face that was provided to me by the Warner Brothers executives, so I'm stuck with this one for a while. Okay. Oh god, what is that? Are you stupid? Oh my god, what? Actually, I do know what it is. That is my pet wolf. His name is Damien. Dude, you're being really weird, man. So what do we do now? Why are you asking me? You've been so bored with your average day-to-day life that you decided that this will be your time sink. So if you're unable to provide any meaningfulness or intent to our existence, then we might as well disappear right now. Oh, look, he's gone. The hell? Oh, hey, dude.
Well, that was interesting. Okay. Well, who knew there was a Minecraft movie? Certainly not me. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one.
Are like seasoning.
Well, I should probably read the chat if there's any. I know whether Kyle, stop linking videos you haven't seen. True, don't do that. I'll do what I want. Is it animated or live action? Surely he comments on this. I have no idea. Minecraft movie. Minecraft is an upcoming adventure action film based on the 2011 video game Minecraft by Mojang Studios. The film is directed. I don't care who it's directed by. Is it animated or is it? I assume it's real, right? Actors. There's actors. Jack Black. Production, casting. Minecraft leak. Wait a minute. Minecraft leaked footage. I'm just joking. I'm not actually looking it up on my other monitor. But if I had to guess, based on nothing, it does look like it's a mix of like, well, it's live action, but maybe they would use props or something to make it look like it's in Minecraft. I don't know. That would be my guess. Anyway. Kyle, stop linking videos you haven't seen. I'll do what I want. Is it animated live action? Minecraft's Telltale game was epic. I never played it, but I did see it. I've never played a Telltale game, actually. Obviously, it's animated. I don't think it is, but maybe. Ari has... Oh my gosh, Ari's ignored my messages. I actually think I did forget to reply to Bacon. The answer, Bacon... you know what? So Bacon asked me something. I'll give you your answer right here, Bacon. I actually forgot to message you. Trash... taste. Right here, Bacon. Right here. It's obvious. I've only ever seen JoJo. True. So the answer is yes, and here it is. Okay. This Minecraft movie has been in development for 10 years. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. God, Toga dying is so trash. Oh my gosh, did she die? That's crazy. Okay. If everything here is accurate, it's going to be a FNAF movie all over again, where it takes place in an alternate timeline separate from the game. Does Minecraft have a timeline? That's crazy. Timeline separate from the games. A hybrid of blocky things plus real life also feels unnatural and makes me uncomfortable, especially the sheep. Maybe the animated series will take place in-game. Maybe it'll come out about the ancient builders or something. Is there lore in Minecraft? I had no idea. Or maybe it'll be another MCSM. Mega Chainsaw Man or something? I don't know. Situation. Also, with the recent Jack Black drama, I'm not sure I'm a fan of him being Steve. Now, maybe I'm crazy, but wasn't the Jack Black drama, unless there's more, but his co-star or whatever said that he was endorsing Trump's suicide or something, and Jack Black was like, we shouldn't endorse the suicide or something. Unless there was something else. I don't know. Crazy. Oh, what about Jack Black drama? Someone on Jack's band said, "Don't miss Trump next time." Jack has gone on to say that he doesn't condone such comments and has cancelled the tour. If Jack doesn't condone it, what's wrong with him being Steve? True. Oh my gosh, I'm on the edge of my seat. What are they going to say to that? Because people are dumb. Read my reply to Jedi Winner's comment. Jedi Winner. Someone on... I read there. He says he doesn't condone it, but I honestly don't believe that. He had plenty of time to think about what the guy said, and he just replied with "thank you," and it even looked like he was happy to find someone who agrees with him. The only reason he apologized for it is because he's getting backlash from it. Oh my gosh, crazy. We got a Jack Black hater here. Oh my gosh. Okay. God, Toga dying. The Minecraft movie is obviously not going to be live action. I'm pretty sure, you know what, I don't know because I haven't seen the leaked footage, or if I did, I'd never admit it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be live action. Amazing. I'm a fake fan. True, you are, Bacon. But although, I think any day now you should have the next badge color, but I guess we'll see. Because you are a member, and you've been a member for a long time. I thought you'd make it into a short movie. That is short. Absolutely not. People caring about Minecraft lore is hilarious. I have no idea that there was Minecraft lore. I guess there must be like accompanying like comic books or something, and maybe the Telltale game is like what they're considering and other things like that. I had no idea. Crazy. Should have been animated. Should it be animated? Actually, I don't even know. Let me think. I guess it would be kind of cool to have like in the actual like game engine style, like is it as though you're playing Minecraft in that style, like have a Minecraft movie. That would be kind of cool. And not do like some weird stylistic like Pixar thing or like 2D animation. Just like do it in the game or something. That would be fun. But Jack Black laughed. He's a real one. The PR is covering up how based he is. Oh, that's unironically what this person is saying, right? Because he replied with thank you or something. I don't know. Crazy. You gotta watch the Game Theory Minecraft lore videos. No, thank you. Game Theory talks about it. I'm so glad that he does. I've never watched a Game Theory video. I never will watch a Game Theory video. So there we go. Unless I watched one on stream and I forgot. So I'm not a hypocrite. Okay. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to open that.
Hear me out. What if we got Tom Cruise as Iron Man in an Avengers movie for 5 seconds? He doesn't want to do that. Robert Downey Jr. It is an old Mr. Oscar winner. I saw Oppenheimer. Show me. Right. Well, here is our offer to you. It's a number. I think it's a very nice number that you're going to be very satisfied with. So take a look. Oh, you're taking out a pen. Okay. Well, you're adding a few zeros. That's fine. Remember how big our budget was on Loki season 2? No. Go ahead. You earned it, buddy. Okay. I think we can work with this. I think that's the GDP of Greenland. I'm bad guy now. What does that mean? I don't.
Yeah.
Bye, Robert. Guys, I just made the deal of the century.
True. Okay, thank you. Another great video from Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Okay. Oh no, that one was from Miller. Thank you, Miller. That was great. Now we've got Kyle's next video. Let's see. All right. You got to watch the Game Theory. Oh no, I said that already. There's already got to be thousands of high quality Minecraft animations though. That is true. And we have the original, okay? Captain Sparkles. Sparkles? Minecraft song. Where is it? 12 years ago. We love it. That's probably going to get me blocked somewhere because I just played those 2 seconds, but crazy. Look at this high quality animation here. This is stylized. I don't like this. I would have preferred if it was just in-game. But I'm sure there are really good animations out there, okay? I think the Ender Dragon just came out of nowhere, just spawned in. Or think the Ender Dragon just came out of nowhere, spawned in. True, it's just like the eels. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Elite Ari did watch a film theory video on stream one time. I probably did. Does RDJ really need more money? I mean, everyone always needs more money, okay? And I'm sure that he probably has all the negotiating power there, so he can probably ask for anything. That wasn't my video. True, it was Miller's. What if you watched the Fantastic Four video? I don't even know what that is. Fantastic Four. I mean, unless you mean like a lore video from that Game Theory, whatever. I don't see it. Oh, it's this. I saw this. Well, I didn't watch it. But this is showing up on my recommended everywhere. And I gave it a shot. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Let me watch this. And I think, I don't know, I watched like a bit of it, skipped around a bit, and I was like, this is really bad. And then I think you can like click this and go like, don't recommend channel. I think I did that.
How do I even start? Do I start with Microsoft forcing a feature that takes screenshots of everything you do on your PC?
Crazy. Oh my gosh. The most in-depth engagement with the topic. We love it. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. What are we doing? The last four spender, 6-year-old video. No, thank you. We have the AI video. We don't want to watch that. What was I doing here? I don't know. Miller sent a Fantastic Four video. Let's have a look.
Condition.
Great, a 2-hour video. We love 2-hour videos on this stream. Anime has a villainess problem. Sure, why not? Let's watch this. Because Toga was in the thumbnail, and we love Toga.
Engaging villain, a story feels bland, but saute up some egotistical monologuing, stir in a dash of tragic backstory, and top it all off with a flamboyant costume, and you've got a delicious dish. Anime is known for serving up.
Wait a minute. What do they make? I don't recognize any of these videos.
Gourmet villains. There's Gendo from Evangelion, Light from Death Note, Griffith from Berserk, Madara from Naruto, Vicious from Cowboy Bebop, Michael Jackson from Demon Slayer, and my personal favorite, Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's not like one specific reason why he's my favorite, I just really like his personality.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt.
I love his voice.
Sexy, it hurts.
Anyway, you might notice a pattern emerging. I have to agree with lyrical genius David Guetta when
Oh my gosh, it's the best villain of all time. We love All For One.
he asks, yeah, where are the girls at? Take a look at this ranker list titled The Greatest Anime Villains of All Time, which over 90,000 different people...
What are the actual female good anime villains? Let's have a look. My anime list. I mean, does Balalaika count? Probably not, right? Leadari. Oh my gosh, my website's there. That's crazy. Female villains. Neferpito doesn't... I guess people think that she's a man for some reason. We got Perfect Blue. No. What's like an actual... I guess... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but that... Not really. It's like a good villain. Steins Gate doesn't have one. Mob Psycho doesn't have one. Slime, I don't think... I mean, it has Hinata, but that's not really... I don't even know if they're a villain. Heavenly Delusion, no. Berserk has Griffith. Oops. Who is there? Revolutionary Girl Utena has a man. That's like the whole point, as the villain. Does DBZ have any female villains? I don't know. I feel like Death Note does. No, it doesn't. Not Gurren Lagann, not Steins Gate, not Madoka. I mean, Madoka kind of does, but it's a spoiler. I don't think JoJo's does. Attack on Titan has the female Titan, but like I don't really know what she means by villain, I guess, at this point. But I guess I'd consider the female Titan. Surely there's at least like one female villain somewhere we can find, right? I guess Mushoku Tensei will have one later, but it doesn't yet. Chainsaw Man? I guess Chainsaw Man will eventually, right? But it doesn't yet as well. Crazy. My goodness, we need more female villain representation, please.
People voted on. The top of the list is pretty male-dominated. The first villain to appear on this list who is not a man is Orochimaru, who, despite being referred...
Wait, what? Spoilers? I don't know nothing about Naruto. Wait, is this all about Naruto? Oh my gosh, I don't want to know.
fans as being less interesting or of
Oh, Azula. True, Azula's great.
The male villains. If male villains are Michelin star cuisine, villainesses are more like Applebee's. To find the root of the problem, we're gonna have to strap on our aprons, ladies. We do belong in the kitchen. But not just any kitchen, the kitchen of evil. And for our first...
Oh, I guess Ruby has Salem. I love Salem, actually. That's a really good villain.
lesson, we're gonna get spicy.
It's great. Oh my God.
The femme fatale, the sexy vixen who manipulates others around her using her feminine wiles, has been a trope in literature, film, and art for centuries. Ancient Greeks had femme fatales, like Circe, the goddess from the Odyssey who seduces Odysseus and transforms all his men into pigs. In the Far East, one of the most prominent real-life femme fatales was Daji, a concubine who lived in ancient China. Daji's beauty, greed, and cruelty are said to have led to the downfall of both the emperor and the entire Zhou dynasty. The stereotypical sexy siren is also pretty common in anime. If a show has a female villain, chances are she probably looks something like this.
Let's have fun.
Now, the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm mainly worried about this.
Now, I can probably guess what you're thinking. Do I really have the right to criticize fan service? I was just drooling over abs like 20 seconds ago. I promise I'm not going to complain about fan service today. My point's a little more nuanced than that. And to get to that point, I'm going to start with an analysis of one of anime's OG villainesses. Not just any villainess, she's one of the baddest bitches of all anime history. That's right, we're going to talk about Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, a 90s anime based on the manga by Naoko Takeuchi, is the magical girl show of all time. I can't even begin to explain the cultural impact that Sailor Moon had on media made for girls in both Japan and America. Sailor Moon's first big bad was Beryl, the queen of the Dark Kingdom. She's hell-bent on world domination and leads her army of brainwashed soldiers against the peaceful Moon Kingdom, which is led by Princess Serenity. For those of you...
God, I have to watch this show. It looks interesting. Every time I see it, I'm like, this looks really interesting.
Tragic folks out there who are not acquainted with Sailor Moon lore, Princess Serenity is later reincarnated into Usagi, the protagonist of Sailor Moon. But perhaps Queen Beryl's greatest sin of all is the fact that she goes after Princess Serenity's man, Prince Endymion. In fact, it's Beryl's unrequited love for the prince that drives her to become evil in the first place. Personally, I do not know why Queen Bee is so obsessed with the prince when she's got a hot single boy toy literally kneeling at her feet all the time, but I guess everyone has their type.
You're forgetting your place. I did not tell you to speak.
Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna let Dr. Catherine Hemman, a lecturer in Japanese studies at the University of Pennsylvania, take it from here. In their article titled Short Skirts and Superpowers, The Evolution of the Beautiful Fighting Girl, Catherine explores the clashing ideals between the innocent flower Princess Serenity and the boss-ass bitch Queen Beryl. Dr. Hemman writes, while Princess Serenity rules passively, inspiring her subjects with friendliness and generosity, Queen Beryl is hungry for power and has seized control over Princess Serenity's Moon Kingdom through political machinations, deceit, and powerful magic. Unlike Sailor Moon, Queen Beryl is in no way girlish. She is a mature woman, and her full-bodied figure is wrapped in a seductively alluring dress. Her male general bows before her. It is Queen Beryl's lack of innocence that marks her as evil, just as much as her adult sexuality and aggressive wielding of political and military power. Sailor Moon is a shoujo, made specifically to appeal to a young female audience, and it's obvious that female viewers are meant to relate to and root for Princess Serenity. Serenity's a role model. She's the ideal heroine and the ideal girl. Passive, virtuous, and pure of heart. In the end, she saves the day and she gets the guy. Meanwhile, Queen Beryl is everything society says that girls shouldn't be. Ambitious, aggressive, authoritative, sexy, and jealous. And in the end, she gets immolated and sent to the Shadow Realm. Sailor Moon suggests to its viewers that good, successful girls should stick to traditional gender norms, and girls who don't, well, they get what they deserve, to be disliked by everybody, and worse, remain single. And you may be thinking, well, Sailor Moon's an older show. Modern anime doesn't do that anymore. Then allow me to present Exhibit B.
Oh my gosh, My Hero Academia? What's it gonna be? I assume Toga, because they were in the thumbnail a bit. Are there any other female villains? Nagant, I guess? Is there anyone else? I don't know.
My Hero Academia. Let's take a look at one of the show's heroines, Uraraka. She's the primary
Oh my gosh, we love Uraraka.
interest of the show's male protagonist, Deku. She's
And also, I'm not convinced about this, okay? Does Deku actually like her? Is there evidence of that? Am I just like... Miller, you're here, right? Miller, what's the evidence that Deku likes Uraraka? Besides, like, blushing when he like, tripped that one time or whatever. I know the other way around is pretty clear, and she's even said it explicitly, right? Is there anything to hint that he likes her? Am I, like, forgetting? I'm sure that... I feel like it must be the case. I just can't think of any evidence directly that is, like, he clearly likes her, like, romantically or whatever. Now, I'm pretty sure that's where this final chapter is going to end or whatever, but I'm just like, what is the evidence for it? I'm sure there is, and Miller will know, if anyone. So I'm going to read the chat while Miller collects his thoughts, gives us some evidence. Let's see. Watching Elite Ari watching ER would have been such good content, and he threw it away. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like good content. All for One sucks. Oh my gosh, All for One is so great. The fact that he comes back, oh, I love it. Toga's probably the best female villain. Well, I don't think there are that many in this, so crazy. The mother from Razafan is a female bad guy. Thank you, Kyle. That's great. Makima, true. That is what I was thinking about it. True. The old grandma from Mushoku Tensei. That is true. Very true. Orochimaru is a dude, Lamau. Well, not according to this, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know. Isn't Orochimaru as much as a woman as Muzan? I guess if they're both like demons or something. I don't know. I don't want to know about Orochimaru, okay? Apparently that arc is really good and I haven't seen it and I don't know nothing about it, so. He body hops. Oh my gosh, why are we getting spoilers here? Oh my god. I don't want to know. I have to... you know what? I think that just delayed my watch through of Naruto by like 10 years so that I can forget these spoilers. Anyway, let me remove it from the wheel, I guess. Let me put a reminder. Remove Naruto. Alright. Let's watch Sailor Moon, bro. True. The lack of BG music is hurting me. No, we love videos without BG music, okay? It shows how the ideas can carry a video, but we haven't got to the ideas yet, I guess. La Brava, true. Well, I don't know if La Brava, she doesn't, I guess she's kind of a villain, but I don't know. Kind of a hero at the same time. Generally, what was the point of Uraraka's character if she didn't let her emotions out like Toga couldn't? What was the point of Uraraka's character? Already, just that one bit. What was the point of Uraraka's character? It's already lost me, but if she didn't let her emotions out like Toga couldn't, and confess to Deku. Well, okay, we'll see. I'm pretty, like, there's like two things that haven't been addressed yet in this story. One is Uraraka's crush on Deku. The other thing is the Quirk Doomsday stuff. Like, those are the only two things I think that I care about in terms of, like, storytelling, so I assume they're both going to be in this final chapter. That would be what I assume, but I don't know. But I guess we'll see. He blushes around her early on. That's the only thing I can think of. I do remember him blushing way early on, but I didn't think it was... Yeah, I guess what you said here, oh my god, I talked to a girl. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I didn't think it was specifically about Uraraka or anything. But maybe there is more later on that I don't remember, but I don't feel a strong, like, from Deku's side, a big, like, love for her, but I definitely feel it the other way around. Like, she clearly has a crush on Deku. Bro watched the entire live-action One Piece, but cares about Naruto spoilers, apparently. Because Naruto is really interesting. I hear it's really good. The body... Oh my god! That's it. You're done. You're muted. You're gone from this stream. I don't want any more spoilers, okay? You're gone for... How long should I do? 10 minutes. Goodbye. Okay. Like, oh my god, I talked to a girl. Bro watched... true. Okay, if they time skip and show Uraraka and Deku already together, it'll be trash. That should be the climax of her character. Well, okay, my assumption is that it's just going to be a, it'll be a continuation. I don't think we're getting a time skip or anything, but, maybe like in the last panel or something? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think it would be kind of crazy if they didn't address the love stuff, but it wouldn't really undermine much for me. I'm just expecting it, you know? Bro got mintied. Elite Ari has a small brain. I actually completely forgot that Kyle has alt accounts. That is pretty funny. All right. Anyway, let's continue.
She's the primary love interest of the show's male protagonist, Deku. She's a bubbly, cute, and friendly heroine. Her quirk or her superpower is the ability to make people or objects defy gravity. This power is useful, but it isn't very flashy or exciting, and she rarely stands out compared to Deku or the other characters who have quirks with a little more firepower. She's also a mind-numbingly boring character who gets little to no screen time until her romantic subplot with Deku becomes important in later seasons. Now let's look at Toga, a villainess. Toga basically exists to be Uraraka's arch-nemesis. She's bloodthirsty, manipulative, duplicitous, and worst of all, she also has a crush on Deku. Her quirk is the ability to transform and disguise herself as another person, but there's a catch. She has to collect someone's blood to impersonate them. Oh, and she also has to be naked to use her quirk. You know, for anime reasons. She also does this thing where
Does she have to be naked? I guess I vaguely remember something like that. And I think she was also naked when she did the stuff with Twice, but maybe not.
she makes this weird porn face every time she thinks about or looks at Deku.
Stop it. Get some help.
Friendly reminder that this character is 16 years old, just like Serenity.
What? Mila told me she was 17, or someone did. Anyway, crazy. Or maybe in the manga she got older or something. I don't know.
You know, for anime reasons. She also does this thing where she makes this weird porn face every time she thinks about or looks at Deku.
Stop it. Get some help.
Friendly reminder that this character is 16 years old, just like
Oh wait, no, that was the first appearance.
Oh, and she also
So shouldn't you say that she was 16 or whatever?
weird
Crazy.
porn face every time she thinks about or looks at Deku.
Stop it. Get some help.
Friendly reminder that this character is 16 years old. Just like Serenity and Beryl, Uraraka and Toga are constantly pitted against each other, both in terms of the plot and their adherence to gender norms. Uraraka is the heroine role model who girls are supposed to relate to, and Toga is the creepy freakazoid who's trying way too hard to get noticed. This friction between gender roles and female villains is echoed by author Elise Ringo. In her article called Villainess is Required, Why the Dark Side Needs More Women, Elise writes, if women aren't good, nurturing...
I guess that's kind of not really. I was going to say it's kind of an interesting parallel to have like these two be paralleled with, I assume this side would be Toga, which is everything you shouldn't be, and then Uraraka, which is everything you should be. I'm trying to think. I wonder if this was written after the conclusion to their arc. Because I'm pretty, like, the manga doesn't condemn Toga in the end, right? She doesn't get banished to hell. If anything, we mourn her death. Like, it's a sad thing what happens to her. I don't know if that would be I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Called Villainess is Required, Why the Dark Side Needs More Women, Elise writes, if women aren't good, nurturing, and pure, then they have to fall into other sexist tropes, the only other possible roles for a woman to fulfill. The model of a woman as dangerous seductress, or the woman who is bad at being a woman and so jealous of other women. In either case, their perceived badness is a result of either overperforming or underperforming this deeply entrenched femininity. I totally agree with Elise's point here. Both Princess Serenity and Uraraka perform their femininity perfectly. They're effortlessly beautiful without flaunting their sexuality, powerful but not power hungry. They're team players who provide support without being overly assertive or aggressive. Their kindness and compassion are highlighted as their best qualities. Meanwhile, Queen Beryl and Toga overperform their femininity. They brandish their sexuality as a weapon, covet men who don't belong to them, and their aggression and ambition are their defining character traits. When anime arranges its female characters,
I guess. Firstly, I don't buy the sexuality thing, but maybe I feel like I don't know. I just feel like Toga isn't sexualized, but maybe I'm just not paying attention to it. I don't know. But also the ambition, is that really a Toga quality?
anime arranges its female characters into neat categories like this. There's not much room left for nuance or complexity.
I guess seductive would be a better word, I guess, for Toga than sexualized. Ambitious, I don't know.
Complexity. That might explain why anime's villainesses tend to be ranked lower than male villains. Because so many female villains fit the same stereotypical seductress, sexy mold, there just isn't as much variety in their personalities or their goals. So the fan service isn't the problem.
Like, I wouldn't consider Toga sexy at all. Just because she has one scene where she's like shifting and she's naked, I wouldn't say that's like she's a sexy character or anything like that. Like, I guess my go-to like sexy character would be someone like Balalaika, right? Which is like, but that's like a different type of it. I don't know. I'm trying to think, because like she's the way that her usual outfit, unless I'm like really mind confused. Toga, what does she wear? She just wears like, she's just wearing like this. It doesn't look like a sexy design to me or anything, right? This is what she wears for like 90% of the show. But then she has like that one scene where she's transforming between two people and she's like naked, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just don't pay attention to this stuff, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
stories like this, there's not much room left for nuance or complexity. That might explain why anime's villainesses tend to be ranked lower than male villains. Because so many female villains fit the same stereotypical seductress, sexy mold, there just isn't as much variety in their personalities or their goals. So the fan service isn't the problem. In fact, the same Sailor Moon article I quoted earlier goes on to say that certain methods of presenting female characters as sexy or erotic can be a healthy way for creators and fans of shoujo to embrace and celebrate.
Anyway, I should probably read the chat. Leader has a small brain, true. Like she could have confessed on that cliff, so trash the class interrupted them. True, we hate the plot, evil plot. The whole point is that she's bottled up her emotions, unlike Toga, who lets them all out. The climax of Uraraka's arc is being free with her love like Toga, yet they're not going to show it. I feel like you've built up this... I don't know. People build up ideas as they're going through stories week to week that I think just like... It's just, I don't know. I can't do things week to week, okay? This is why it's so good just reading things back to back and you just let it happen, okay? We don't need to build up any expectations or anything. We just, whatever happens, happens, okay? Leader doesn't believe in your points, Miller. You're dumb, true. This girl's stupid. Oh my gosh, we haven't even finished her video yet. She for sure is. I think that's, he was talking about the sexy point. I don't know. This girl's wrong. Uraraka is clearly wrong, bottling up her feelings. You're not meant to aspire to that. Maybe, but Uraraka's a hero, okay? Leidari, the least horny man ever. That is something that Kyle just said, true. He's trying so hard not to come off as a Shoku Tensei fan. God, true. Baalaika ain't even sexy, bro. Eda. Yeah, but Eda's not a villain. I guess she kind of is a villain. I don't know. True, Miller, true. Anyway, let's finish this.
Sexuality that lies outside of stereotypes. Phew, okay, chefs, it's a little too...
Okay, let me win my my horniness points back. Let's see. Who's like a fan service character in My Hero Academia? My Hero Academia. I need a character that would be unequivocally, people would be like, this is a sexy character right here, the way they're portrayed. Oh, what's her name? Momo. Obviously, this is how they're portrayed, right? No, Jesus, not this one. What is this? Momo Hero Academia. Like, this is a sexualized character right here. Like, all the time. Like this. Look at this. Obviously. All right? Then you compare this to Toga. Look at this. Compare the differences. Which one of these is a sexualized character? Come on. Crazy. Anyway, back to the video.
Too hot in here. It's time to make some side dishes. Most male villains are in charge of their evil empire. They don't answer to anybody. In Demon Slayer, Daki works for Muzan. In Death Note, Misa works for Light. In Future Diary, Yuno works for...
I guess Misa kind of works for Light, but I don't think it's out of a loyalty or anything.
Misa works for Light. In Future Diary, Yuno works for Yuki. In Akame ga Kill, Death works for the Prime Minister. I could go on, but you get my point. Villainesses tend to lack agency in their stories. They don't get to call the shots. The poster child anime henchwoman is Konan from Naruto. She's a sidekick for another major antagonist, Nagato, aka Pain, and her backstory and motivation...
Oh my gosh, even more Naruto spoilers? Literally obsessed with Naruto here. Oh my gosh.
Is once again a reflection of real-life gender norms. Specifically, it's rooted in the misogynistic idea that women are better suited to follow orders than give them.
Is this Black Lagoon? Am I crazy? What is this? Or is this Evangelion? Is it Black Lagoon or Evangelion or something else?
Leadership is for men. Women get the coffee.
We need to talk about your daughter. She's been getting home later and later these days. She's still only an 18-year-old girl, you know? Could you say something to her?
I thought that was your responsibility. The stocks.
Grace N. Yuting, a Taiwanese-American queer feminist
awesome.
scholar and lecturer based in Hong Kong, writes, manga and anime not only reflect existing models of gender and sexuality, but also reproduce or subvert them. Arguably, one's understanding of social realities, particularly the problem of sexism, in contemporary...
Alright, I've kind of lost my interest in this, okay? I don't know. This one was a lot harder to follow than that sexism thing, okay? I don't know if all the analogies are working, but... Anyway. Okay. Eri? Oh yes, how could I forget Eri? She was sexualized at one point by Mineta, right? That's why we hate Mineta. There are women henchmen, so Nami can fight them. That's great. God, we love Nami. She's great. Leadari, I want to see if you can do the crossword as fast as me. I'm sure I can. How can you enjoy sitting and watching this shit? I don't know. You know, it got a little bit boring toward the end, but I know they're talking about My Hero Academia. I love My Hero Academia. I know you can't. This is Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon. I'm a genius, you know? You know why I realized? Because this is the shot where I remember watching this and being like, oh my gosh, I need to write in my notes that, oh my god, Black Lagoon is just like Evangelion, because they got these scenes like this with random ominous like business people. Wait, well, you got in my mind so much, I was just about to go and do the crossword suddenly. I don't know. I think we're done with this. I don't know. It's some feminism, like, literature thing from a Japanese author, and I don't care that much. Crazy. Oh my gosh, it's Isabella from Promised Neverland. What's she saying about her?
Bella from the Promised Neverland.
Oh, actual Promised Neverland lore. Wait.
Some of my absolute favorite anime villainesses are Lady Eboshi from Princess Mononoke.
Okay, haven't seen that.
Echidna from ReZero.
True, we love Echidna, but I don't know what's so good about her to be a villain, but she's interesting at least somewhat.
Reiko from Parasite.
No idea.
And Isabella from the Promised Neverland.
Isabella's great. We love Isabella.
All of these villainesses are phenomenal. And
You know who we love? We love Azula. She's great. We love. She's the best. Oh, and Kuvira. We love Kuvira. All right. We are the Fantastic Four, a retrospective beyond pictures. An hour and 50 minutes. So what do people expect when they link me a 2-hour video? Do you want me to, like, I don't know what you want. Like, do you want me to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch like the first 2 minutes and then stop. Is this really what you want? I'll do it. Or do you want me to skip around to like random bits? Do you want to watch a specific section? Like the Doom section, for instance? I have no idea. Crossword, we'll get into it. I sent way better videos. Yeah, but the Fantastic Four is like timely and I'm really interested in it. Because, you know, the movies are coming out. I did see the, also I would never admit this, but hypothetically I saw the leaked trailer for the Fantastic Four, like in Minecraft or whatever. And it got my excitement like way up because I was like, man, this is really interesting. It's like it's set in like olden times and it's way different from like everything else in the MCU. And yeah, I'm just like, wow, I'm really excited. And clearly it seems like they're putting a lot of preparation into this because it's been taken a while to produce this movie. So it makes me quite interested in it, like way more than I would have been otherwise. I sent way better videos. This is the best YouTube video. Okay. Miller wants you to... So this is kind of like Miller the Killer's the Hideki Anno problem thing that Kyle loves so much. You both have your favorite videos out there. Miller wants you to watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. Why would I watch the whole thing? And I'm not going to get it done. Obviously. New videos. I'm going to convince you to watch the Pokemon anime. That's not going to happen. I can promise you that. Tyrone's reaction to the Fantastic Four thing is so great. Please, let's watch it. I think I did watch it. I think he said it was bad, which is what made me convinced to like watch the actual trailer. Not that I did, but like hypothetically, because I was like, it can't be that bad, right? It's a futuristic 60s Earth. Oh, futuristic 60s Earth. Actual cool multiverse shit. It's going to be the best Marvel film. It did look really interesting. Who's making it? Let's see if we have another bad director here. Fantastic. Oh no, I looked into this. I think the director got replaced or something, right? Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, Fantastic Four First Steps. That's right. Oh yeah, they had the Spider-Man guy do it, which is the most boring director in all of the MCU, so thank God he's not doing it anymore. And they replaced him with... Was it Matt? Was it this guy? I guess it would have to be. Fantastic. In late August 2022, early talks to direct that on August 26, 2022, before being confirmed as the Fantastic Four director weeks later, according to Empire. Fantastic Four, Kevin Feige confirms Matt Shakman as the director. So he's got 2 things that he's directed in films. So Cut, Bank, and then the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Oh my gosh, it's an A24 movie? Oh, automatically, I'm excited for this guy. I don't even need to look at this at all. If it's an A24 movie, and he's the director, I'm set. He's sold me. It's going to be great. What has he done in television? WandaVision? Was he the... Oh, 9 episodes. Was he the WandaVision guy? Oh my gosh, it is. True. WandaVision was really cool directed, especially those early episodes that were like old-fashioned TV style. This is going to be a great movie, guys. I haven't seen Monarch. I don't know if Monarch was good. Succession, The Boys, Game of Thrones. Wait, what did he do in... Oh, yes. I do remember this. The Spoils of War. That's like 7... That's like the really good battle one, right? 7x4. This is the one where Bronn is like... Has that one shot and is fighting... Drogon, right? Yeah, the Drogon and Daenerys fight the Dothraki army fight the Lannisters and stuff. And Eastwatch. Which one was Eastwatch? 7x5. What was I actually don't remember this one. Is that the one where they're all getting together before they leave for the wall? No, not 5. Season 7. Okay, they burn the family. No, not videos. So this is like a resting episode, I guess, before the big action in the 6th one. Anyway, crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited for this. I've directed a bunch of good stuff. Unlike the Captain America guy. Okay. What was I doing before this? Before I got distracted? I guess I was just reading chat. I don't know. All right. Tyrone hated it in 1 second. It was so funny. I want to see it. How do I see this trailer? I don't know. Maybe you look it up somewhere. I have no idea. It's the One Division director, I think. True. We just found that out. Miller, link it in the Kyle Entertainment Discord, a Discord in which we host leaked content. I sure hope not. I honestly haven't. Remember that guy, the Minecraft guy? He said that it's even being deleted from Discord. So Discord is being watched. I honestly haven't seen the whole thing. I should though. Just blurry pics. I got blurry pics of your mother. I'm gonna post here. Tyrone, we hate One Division. It's got a female villain. Oh, it does. I guess it kind of does. Superman and Fantastic Four back to back is gonna be so good, man. Superman? Is there like a Superman movie coming? Shut up, Miller. Didn't even check my newest videos. Well, we're getting there, okay?
Are right tonight.
I'm not watching this, by the way. I'm watching until the end of this section, and then I'm going to be really bored, and then I'm going to be done.
4 adventurers stole an experiment. Conditions are right tonight. Let's go. 4 adventurers stole an experimental rocket in the pursuit of scientific discovery, only to be bombarded with cosmic rays and crash land back on Earth. Mondays, eh? But this was far from the end. By some miracle, they survived, the rays giving each of them superpowers. Reed Richards, able to stretch his body like elastic. Sue Storm, granted the power to turn invisible. Johnny Storm, her brother, could set himself aflame without harm. Ben Grimm, given super strength and a skin of rock. We've changed. All of us. Together, we have more power than
about
any
Doom?
humans have ever possessed.
Hey, you don't have to make a speech, big shot. We gotta use that power to help mankind, right?
Right, Ben. Right.
I'm calling myself the Human Torch, and I'm with you all the way.
Same goes for me, the Invisible Girl.
There's only one still missing. Ben?
I ain't Ben anymore. I'm what Susan called me. The Thing.
And I'll call myself Mr. Fantastic.
And so was born the Fantastic Four. Yeah, hoo-hoo, yeah, we. Hey, where'd everybody go? I'm that guy, okay? The one person you know who likes, no, loves the Fantastic Four. And I get it, the word vanilla gets thrown around a lot, but it's so not true. They're really good and stuff. They're funny and interesting and like, they're fantastic folks to know. In the comics. Everything else sucks. These guys have had nothing but bad exposure, so much so they've kind of become a bit of a joke. But the worst thing, for me, the absolute worst thing, is when I see folks go, well, no surprise that failed, eh? They're outdated, they're stupid, they're a bunch of goofballs. The FF have always sucked.
Were the movies actually bad? Or like hated? I feel like we looked this up last time. Not that one. I've never seen the Silver Surfer one. I should watch it. Oh wow, they really are hated. 28%, 45%. I wonder what people didn't like about it. I am curious to watch the Silver Surfer movie. It's like the one popular superhero movie I've just never seen. Apparently Galactus is in it.
My heart. People don't realize how important the FF are, or how good their stories have been, how their success still affects us. Without them, there's no Spider-Man, no Iron Man, no Avengers, no Stan the Man, no King Kirby. There's no Marvel as we know them. There's no comics as we know them today. So like, yeah, think on that.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered. This must be like a crossover they did. There was like a Silver Surfer thing in Club Penguin. Jesus Christ. Silver. And I wanted to get it. I was like, because the movie was either coming out or if I heard about the movie or something, and I was like, I want to be a member so I can get the Silver Surfboard thing. When did it come out? It can't be this, right? Okay, it can't be 2017. No, it'll be like 2005 or something. I think it's something else. Or was it just there from the beginning? When was the movie? Silver Surfer movie. 2007. That would be when I was playing Club Penguin. Unless it's just like a false memory I have. Oh, here we go. Silver Surfboard. Available August 2007. When did this movie come out? Oh my gosh, it is. Look, June. And then 2 months later, the it comes out in the Club Penguin like members thing. I can't believe that just came back to me, flooded back to me when I was thinking about it. Oh my gosh, guys, that was a different era back then. My God, only members could buy it. True. Anyway, crazy. James Gunn Superman, Ari. Oh yeah, is that soon? I feel like he just got announced as the director. That's crazy. Galactus isn't really in it, right? He's like, yeah, true. He's a tornado or something. He's a cloud. Yeah, that is the one thing I heard. Like, I think I've probably even seen the Galactus scene from there. Because, you know, when I was in high school, I had this one phase where I was like looking up Marvel stuff, and Galactus just looks so cool, and he has a helmet and stuff. Galactus. Yeah, like he has this really cool helmet, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. And then there was a clip, and it's like Galactus and the Fantastic Four, and I clicked it, and he looked nothing like this, and I was like, damn, that's really boring. So I did know that. He's a cloud, yeah. He looks like the comics in the new one. I saw that blurry pic. I actually didn't, yeah, the video, not that I saw it, but if I did, the video would probably be like really blurry, and I couldn't really tell much, hypothetically, you know. I want to see it. True.
And that's why you put on your spider jammies after having used your Hulk bath scrub. Is that real? Yeah, of course. I think it's time we reminded ourselves who the Fantastic Four really are, and how they changed comics forever. This is a journey unlike any other, into the life and times of Marvel's first family, their world, their friends, their adventures, straight from the pages of comics history. Face front, true believers. We're gonna you're gonna see a lot of mad stuff, I guess. I don't know, I'm a bit too excited, I'm sorry. Can't help it. I love it. Right, okay. Compose myself. It's been 2 years trying to make this, so I gotta really think.
It's crazy how comic books are colored in America.
It's a lot to cover. But don't worry, I'll try to keep it simple. Hello! I'm sorry, what?
I hear myself recalling things you said to me the night it all started, and still the rain is falling. Makes me feel the way I felt when we parted.
Wow. Tearing up, guys.
By the 1950s, timely comics were done with superheroes. World War II had been big for the genre, with people eager to read about patriotic supermen heading into battle, like Captain America, Miss America, the Destroyer, and oh, hey, hello you. When the war eventually ended, people lost interest, and as Timely rebranded itself to Atlas Comics, they tried to find something, anything, that would replace them. Horror comics, monster comics, strange comics, sci-fi comics, mystery comics, cowboy comics, romance comics, cowboy romance comics, a lot of cowboy romance comics actually. Their rivals at DC, on the other hand, never stopped making superhero stories, having erstwhile hit their stride with a new team of heroes, the Justice League. Erstwhile? Sorry, too many cowboy romance comics. Legend goes that Atlas's boss Martin Goodman saw what a success this was, and wanted a piece of the action, turning to his current writer and editor at the time, Stan Lee, to make their own superhero team. Stan hated this. He'd been feeling restricted.
Oh my god, I saw a comment on TikTok today. They said that the reason the MCU got really bad is because Stan Lee died. And it like, the timeline is like really perfectly lines up, because the moment he died, like that was like after Endgame or something, or like Endgame was the last thing he was involved in, and after that, like everything got really bad. So just keep that in mind.
Restricted by his publisher's demands, writing basic genre fluff, and now here was more of the work he'd been trying to get away from dropped right into his lap. It was almost the last straw.
So I really wanted to quit and try something else. And I remember Joan said to me, you know, Stan, if you want to quit, before you do, why don't you do one book the way you would like to do it? The worst that happens is Martin will fire you, and so what? You want to quit anyway.
With this in mind, he approached penciler Jack Kirby to help him come up with a new project. Jack was already a successful comics veteran, having co-created the wartime hit Captain America, and had allegedly been developing a similar concept, borrowing ideas from a series he'd already published with DC. The history isn't entirely clear on who did what first, there's a lot of claims to get caught up on, but it's certainly clear that this creation, published in 1961 under the new company banner of Marvel Comics, was something rather, different.
The only way you're strong is between your ears.
Sit down, Junior.
I don't know how you got our number, but honest, this isn't Sam's Delicatessen.
Here thing, this makes you look even more glamorous.
I ain't gonna wear this full outfit.
I'll warm it up for you, big guy.
This would make the kookiest hat.
Stan's frustrations were let loose on the mad pages Jack drew up, creating a badly behaved set of characters unlike anyone we'd seen in comics before. For years, superheroes had been about expositing truth, justice.
Alright, I think I am mildly interested. I'm not going to finish this, that's for sure. But interesting. We love the Fantastic Four. Oh my god, that's the Flash from season 3. Or 2, or something. Okay. Is there anything else I have to do? Oh, the crossword, and then what is this? Oh my god, another hour-long video. What else have we got? We have a Pokemon thing. Okay, we're good. We don't need that either. What else was there? The real reason robots shouldn't look like humans. An hour-long video. Message for Joy. We saw that. Shonen isn't for me. Better Call Saul's final scene is perfect. True. We should just spoil Better Call Saul. True. Let's learn about the CrowdStrike.
That's a map.
I don't know nothing.
Of all the flights going across the United States. And you can see the numbers dwindle as computers are bricked by blue screen of death in what is likely the most historic cyber incident of the year. I thought we had enough of historic events for the week after this, but...
Wait, did I watch this on stream?
I guess not. Naturally, everyone at the airport panicked and shouted, cyber attack, virus. It wasn't ransomware. It wasn't another WannaCry, even though it had very similar impact. Instead, it was actually one of these files.
Why is he looking at off the screen? Videos does he make? Oh, I don't know.
In your Windows System 32 directory caused the systems to blue screen of death. What are these files, you might ask? Well, they're drivers used by an antivirus, CrowdStrike, a popular choice for a lot of large enterprises. So they all had their EDR sensors deployed in their environments, and as companies do today, they released a poorly tested update, and that's what crashed the systems. Now, the crazy thing about this incident is that there's no real fix for it, since it basically takes down your system. You have to go into safe mode, and then you have to manually delete this .sys file, restart your system. Imagine doing that for thousands of systems. Yes, that's what IT people had to deal with today. In case you're one of those people who's still dealing with this, there is a GitHub post about using group policy, simplify the process. You can kind of deploy a PowerShell script using GPO, but it's a nightmare to say the least. And as a result, CrowdStrike stocks have been in free fall, which is amazing to watch considering how overvalued they were anyway. And it's even more ironic because CrowdStrike...
You know, Destiny was on stream the other day, and he's like, as a meme, he was gonna buy this like CrowdStrike stocks or whatever, and he bought like $500,000 worth as a joke, and I was like, whoa, like this guy is rich. That's crazy. Just like on a whim, on live, like while you're live on stream one day, just buy like $500,000 worth of stock in a meme thing, and I was like, damn, crazy.
They were anyway. That's even more ironic because CrowdStrike's known for their outrageous marketing lines and making hyperbolic claims like 62 minutes could bring your business down. Well, they managed to do it a lot faster. Now, George Kurtz, the CEO, has obviously made several statements about this, which I'm sure he's used to from his McAfee days. Now, I'm not sure a lot of people appreciate the scale of this. This is a screenshot taken by my friend John Hammond, showing the companies and their outages when this started to hit. It affected Visa, the ability to do card transactions, Delta, American Airlines. You could be stranded because of this. ABC, the news company, not to mention Azure and AWS that most of the web runs on, 9/11 emergency services. Here in the UK, it affected NHS GP services, doctors. It's about time we ask for better QA and standards instead of saying, well, it could happen to anyone. No,
oh my gosh. I think we got the point. What do you think the rest of the video is going to be? Just anecdotes of the day.
You should not
the
be
big
pushing
day.
an update to a billion systems without testing it first. Blue screen every single system. Now, people have been speculating about what exactly went wrong in the update. Some have pointed to a null pointer within the data, a reference to an invalid memory address, and I've been trying my best to investigate this. Now, CrowdStrike themselves have released a technical blog post about this, and they've kind of refuted the claims on Twitter that this is related to null bytes in one of the channel files. By channel files, they're referring to one of these sys files that you see over here. So a lot of the early versions were the ones that caused the blue screen of death, and since then they released an updated version. A lot of people have been normalizing this issue, saying, well, technically it can happen to anyone, so we shouldn't be too harsh on CrowdStrike. Now, I disagree. If you're a security solution that costs businesses the same or worse than what they would have to suffer in a malware incident, you should not exist. This is not a display driver. This is not a sound driver. This isn't something that has...
Wow, true. Security should be good. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. Dan already told me everything there is to know about CrowdStrike. That's great. Thank you, Kyle. Wow, this is so much more interesting than the Fantastic Four. That is true, because it is real, you know? It affects our real lives. Well, that's true, at least, Miller. Remember Monsters, Inc.? What a film. I barely remember that movie. I can't believe I had to get Disney Plus subscription for this X-Men shit. That is pretty funny. There's no way he bought 500,000. He did. Well, it was either 400,000 or 500,000. I'm just rounding up to make it sound better. But it was a ridiculous multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now you can watch all the MCU shows, Kyle. His kick deal was like that much or something. X-Men's cool. The MCU is new frog garbage. I can watch DuckTales though. Okay, I admit it. I admit I did the CloudStrike thing and I created eels. Kyle watching comic pop videos. They're so cool. Okay. All right. What time is it? What should I do? We have the crossword. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. All right. Don't do any funny business until I'm back. Okay. All right, I'm back. Okay. Jesus. Could at least play something for us while he pisses? Absolutely not. I'd have to comment over it, you know, to be transformative. It's a guy who knows everything about comics, summarizing comic storylines to his friends. Oh, wait, no, I missed the messages. I was like, what are you referring to here? Oh my god. Google told me the kick deal was at least 10 million. Okay, I don't think it was 10 million, but maybe. You never know. He did hint at it. I don't remember it was. It can't. I feel like it couldn't be 10 million, but you never know. It's a guy who knows everything about comics, summarizing comic storylines to his friends who don't know comics. It's the coolest thing ever. Elidar isn't ready for the shocking House of the Dragon episode today. True, I'm not. Like PCP University lectures, pretty much, but there's thousands of videos. They look like lame fat guys. Oh yeah, I saw this guy. I'm not gonna be able to find it. ChatGPT test voice. It was very funny. Was it this?
Good evening, chat.
I don't think
Good
it was
evening.
this.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good. Say, could you speak in a higher pitch?
Sure thing. How's this? Is this pitch better for you?
Speak with an Australian accent.
Good eye. Thought I'd switch it up and bring a bit of the Aussie spirit into the mix. How's this sounding?
Good.
Good. I don't know if this will be problematic, but how about Mexican?
I can't really do specific national accents in Spanish.
Wow.
But I can. How's this pace working for you?
Good. Then return to normal.
Got it. Back to my usual speed. What's next?
Well, that was not the video I was looking for. But I'm excited to try out this voice thing. There was one where it was trying to make it bark like a dog. And it was very funny. Anyway. Well, yeah, they like comics. Elidari would be a good lame fat guy. Thank you, Kyle. That's great. Anyway, let me blast through this crossword in like 2 seconds. Because apparently Kyle said it was really easy. Because he did it really quickly. The first blank in this phrase from front to back, start to end. I have no idea. The Hobbit. Oh no, I don't know anything about the Hobbit. What's the Hobbit's guy's name? Sam? Frodo? Bilbo, right? A 16 seed beating a 1 seed. I don't know what the hell that means. Feeling of ill will. Hate. Hater. I don't know. The second blank in this phrase. Oh. From start to end, from front to back, from... Oh, wait, no, it's 3? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this one is... Oh, they were both 3 to 3. Why is there 4 letters if this is from 3 letters to 3 letters? I don't understand. I don't know. Creature able to hold its breath underwater for up to 30 minutes? I don't know. Names that sound like 12th and 3rd letters of the alphabet. So L and C. Name that sounds like the 12th and 3rd letters of the alphabet. L and C. I don't know. Help with a crime. Is it not Bilbo? I don't know nothing about The Hobbit, okay? Bilbo Baggins sounds familiar though. Frodo? Frodo. Help with a crime. Pour love on. Opposite of boom on Wall Street. Bust. A 16 seed beating a 1 seed. Feeling of ill will. I have no idea. This is the hardest one. I'm not going to get any of these. For the second blank in the... Okay, the first... So, okay, we need a phrase with... For some reason, there's 3 letters here, but I feel like it has to be 4, because this is 4. And then 3. So from... Dusk till dawn. From... Front to back. Start to end. Morning till night. From... Good to bad. I guess good to bad, but it doesn't end in a T. Nope, no idea. Let's look at the chat. Okay. Better be the same one. Oh, it is Bilbo. Okay, well, I'm glad I got one at least. He's so dumb. Do the alphabet out loud. Why would I do that? Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is the 12th letter. And then C is the other one. Which one was that? This. Elsie? Is that a name? Elsie? I've never heard anyone called Elsie. Elsie? I don't know. I'll buy it. Millie, you're so smart. I've never heard of Elsie in my life, but fair enough. 2 down is made up for sure. I've never seen that name in my life. Yeah, true. I agree. I've never seen this ever. Maybe it's an American thing? I don't know. Elsie's a name, bro. Oh my god, he got bust. Yeah, from... Crazy, true. Upset. Oh yeah, true. Miller's a genius. Upset. Okay, now we got some more. Let's see if I can work on this a bit. Creature able to hold its breath. I don't know, a platypus. An eel. It wouldn't be crazy if it was eel. Oh my god. A yippee. I don't know. Help with a crime. A bet. Oops. A bet, right? Isn't it? Pour love on. Pontificate. No. Not sure. From bear to... From something, T-H-E. There aren't that many words that start with a T and end in E. I feel like it has to be tie. Or the, but the doesn't make sense. From something to tie. But I don't know any expression that goes from something to tie. From the to T? From the to the? No. I feel like it could be. No, I have no idea. Unless else is wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, upset. Miller's so smart. Talk to more women losers. Dirt? Oh yes, dirt is like a pour love on. True. I'm not getting this one. I don't know what this is. From mead to tie? I don't know. Miller's so smart. Head to toe. Oh yes, Miller's a genius. Okay, Miller is the MVP of this. It is head to toe. It's crazy. I even went through all the vowels, and for some reason, toe in my mind wasn't like, that's not a word. Toe. How can toe be a word? Doesn't make sense. Oh my god, Miller a genius. Ari so dumb. Am I right, Kyle? Hippo. Look at this. So we can attribute all the credit here to Miller the Killer's amazing hard work and dedication. So please, everyone, just put claps in the chat for Miller the Killer, okay? He carried this. It's all thanks to him that we achieved this. All right, well, good job, guys. What else was I going to do? Where are the claps, guys? All right, put the clapping emoji, okay, please. Wait, let me look. Is there a clapping emoji? Clap. Now, what color hands do I put? I guess we'll go in between. We'll do a slightly dark, slightly bright. I don't know. Okay. Now do connections easy. No, I won't. Okay. What else did I have to do today?
Today, I went and saw the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie, which slapped, but something that going to the movie...
Look at this giant room. Oh my gosh. Compared to my little tiny room here, my god.
movies today made me realize is that the ads before a movie plays are getting out of hand. We bought some tickets yesterday. We're gonna go watch this Wolverine and Deadpool movie.
Are they? Haven't they always been like really bad?
At 1 p.m. And we're like, okay, the movie's gonna be starting around 1 p.m. We should probably get there a little early so we have time to get some snacks, get some drinks. And so we get there 12:55 in the afternoon. We pick up our tickets because we got them online. Then we get our popcorn, we get our drinks. We get into the movies a little after 1 because we're like, oh, there are ads, but we know. 30 minutes go by. The movie still hasn't started. Why am I...
30 minutes? That's pretty crazy. I guess that would depend on your theater. I think for me, it's like maybe 20 minutes? I don't know. Like if you come 20 minutes late, I think you'll still be okay. Like you might miss the first scene or something.
Watching 30 minutes of ads. Pain, a lot of money. Like it's not cheap to go to get with snacks, drinks, and tickets all included. That's not a cheap little thing. For my whole family, we probably paid close to $100 to watch ads for 30 minutes straight. It was around 1:40 when the movie finally began. That's a little too crazy. I understand like maybe 10 minutes of ads. And then I feel like the one time I do show up 30 minutes late, I'm gonna be late to the movie because that's like the one time where they're like, oh, we have to stay on schedule today actually because we're really busy. We don't have time to play 30 minutes of freaking ads. It's getting out of hand and they need to stop.
As far as I understand, there's like two types of ads, right? There's the ads that are inserted by the actual cinema, and then there's like the actual ads that are burnt onto the disc that Disney sends them, for instance. And those are trailers, I guess, more so than ads. And that won't be that long, right? That'd be like maybe 5 to 10 minutes or something. So I guess that's like your cinema's fault for being so long. I don't know.
I just think this is an issue and it needs to be stopped. It needs to be solved. Come on, movie theaters. Do better. Do better.
True. So what is this channel? A bunch of shorts. Looks like they rant about things. The most underrated chip. Now this is a video.
Can we talk about something really quick? Can we talk about something? When are we going to talk about how underrated purple Doritos are? The only time I ever see these are when they're in...
I don't know if I've ever had a purple Dorito. The one I had the other day, which I get quite recently, I guess. I had it before. Doritos... Was it Mexicana or something? Yeah, this. I like this one. This is a good Dorito right here. So buy these if you're interested, guys. They're like a little bit spicy, but they're not like that spicy, so we love them. Wait, is there like a... Let me get an easy, like, Doritos. Yeah, like the classic one's really good. These flaming hot ones, if you like flaming hotness, then they're really good, but I don't really... over the years, I've become less accustomed to like really spicy things, so I don't like it that much. Is this the plain one? Under the ranch. Everyone says the ranch one is great. Have you guys ever had this? It's like blue and ranch. Everyone says it's good. I've just never had it before. What else? I think I've had this spicy one. This sweet chili one. It's like, I don't remember it that well. Have I had any others? I don't know. Then there's the one I like, which is really good. The yellow one. And then there's also the really good one that's like just the default, like, wait, yellow Dorito. Yeah, nacho cheese. These are nice. Anyway, I don't have strong thoughts on it.
Like the boxes with like multiple different types of Doritos, and they shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't be like, they're so overlooked. They're so underrated. They are so good. I'm gonna say something crazy here. Some people might come after me. I'd argue they're better than Cool Ranch. I'd argue they're better than Cool
everyone
Ranch.
loves the
Call
Cool
me a
Ranch
crazy
for some
man. Call me a lunatic. I'd say they're better than Cool Ranch. They're just never. They're nowhere. They're nowhere. They only have them in the freaking value boxes, and that pisses me off. Give these Doritos the love they deserve. They deserve more. They deserve more love. Where are the big purple Dorito bags? Where are they? Where are they?
Damn, I wish I could be like engaging like that on stream, you know, and put on like a voice and everything.
They're nowhere. They're nowhere. They only have them in the freaking value boxes. And that pisses me off. Give these Doritos the love.
Give these Doritos the love
they deserve. They deserve
more. They deserve more. I need to like be performative or whatever. I don't know how to do it though. I'm not a good actor. Crazy. All right. Now you must watch more Fantastic Four videos as thanks. Miller has earned it. That is true. Game over. What is that? Game over in the SpongeBob font or something? That's crazy. Watch X1, Elite Aria. I will. Sounds like someone who barely goes to the movies. That is true. Stream your live reaction. I'm not... No, that'd be crazy. Isn't it weird when it's local ads on the movie? Why is that weird? That's like what the first like 10 minutes of the ads are. How did they produce that ad? I don't know. They used the camera. They got a director. They made an ad. I don't know. Just talk to your friends during the ads. True. And then you just like laugh with them, you know. It's because it's really funny. Trailers and ads are long sometimes, bro. Headphones. Do you have headphones on when you're in the cinemas? That's pretty crazy. The ads, bro. This is like the Code Geass guys, bro. True. It's just like small channels you run into, you know.
Today I went and saw the new Wolverine.
I don't know why. I love my YouTube recommendations, you know. They give me these niche channels. Brainwaves is about. Oh, I didn't want to see the new YouTube there. I did think I was going to be saved by the ads one time, but Napoleon started without us. Oh, I did see Destiny making fun of that movie today. Yeah, Destiny said Napoleon is like the worst movie that's ever been made. Grainwaves are better. I really like Grainwaves. I do think I prefer Doritos though, generally. I think the best are probably Pringles. I love Pringles a lot. Until typing that out, I didn't realize what the name meant, bro. They're waves made out of grains. True. Leave the great comedy to me. I'm a great actor. Do people know they sound like a fat American when they talk about food like this? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, watch who you're dissing here, Miller. Okay, I got a tier list for food. Look at this candy list. This is what wait, how was the stream? Wait, is my camera this small now? No way. Wait. Look how tiny and pathetic it is. It used to be this small. I made it bigger. And look at the bad quality. I do, right? God tier, Mustics, of course. Let's rename this. S-A-B-C-D. And I've got the AI generated music in the background.
They're the best. Anytime I go to a movie, I consume Mustics because they're the greatest.
True, and I'm talking about movies as well. Oh my
Box of
god.
popcorn with salty, nice buttery stuff. And you got the Mustics with the nice sugary, yum.
Yep, yummy stuff. I don't know if you guys realized as well, but you know, I'm using a bit of you know, AI generated music in this video right here.
Another month, another digest where I rank
hear
all
it?
movies, TV shows, games, and stream on the Elite RE channel. The
Yeah,
choose
yeah,
from some of
whatever.
yours month are two
Show me the
movies,
end bit.
Searching for Sugar Man and The Godfather. See you next month.
AI generated. Okay, it's great. We love it. Don't have to worry about copyright. I got headphones in all the time, bro. True, same here, but not when I'm in a theater. Leader would be a great fat America. Thank you. I was in America. Attack on Titan is wild. I wonder why. Because Mikasa, true, we love Mikasa. Oh, where'd that new YouTube video go? I was interested in that. What is this?
Are MrBeast and Beastman the same person? If you look closer at the picture of MrBeast on Wikipedia, you can see an Illuminati symbol. If you look closer at the symbol, you can see Beastman.
Wow.
Both names contain the word beast. Also, the word Mr. is widely associated with the word man, though I have never seen those two being in the same room at the same time. So is MrBeast Beastman? Probably not. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe or I'll get no food. No.
What is this? I think this is AI generated music as well. Oh my gosh. What an ending. That ending was better than the whole video.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe or I'll get no food. No.
Oh boy. I should end one of my scripted videos like this. Do you think he ends every video like that? Oh, I guess he's a new YouTuber.
The top news for today. The world is ending. And now, sports.
Oh, these are AI generated too.
At the Chainsaw Football World Cup, disaster struck.
That's AI generated
Suddenly,
too.
a portal to the third dimension opened. Our top scientists are still clueless on how to contain the portal. All hope is lost. The world is turning into a dog.
What is this?
So anyway, here are the results of today's games.
Wow, he's got a unique ending every time. What's the next one going to be?
This video will waste 1 minute of your time.
We got a true innovator here. This is crazy. Do you think something's going to happen like midway through? Is it going to be a jump scare? This does feel like a classic MrBeast video, and this guy did make a video about MrBeast, so I guess that makes sense. Oh my god, what's going to be the end? I'm so excited. Okay, he went for a more subdued ending that time. Crazy. What about this one?
Hello, fellow.
Okay, when I'm watching a 3-minute video, just show me the ending. Oh, here it is, the classic. Hit me with the song. This is so great. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. Let's talk about how Elite Ari's Gunbuster score went up. Actually, it didn't go up. I gave it a 9 in our discussion, and I decided to give it a 5 this time. Oh my god, new pretentious sounding, totally not a Mark video just dropped. Oh boy. Is it a My Hero one? Was that Ghislaine? Who was that? Oh, it is. Oh wait, no, she wears something different. Oh my god, a short, totally not marked video. The undeniable power of animation.
Animation is cinema. This is a now very popular quote from Guillermo del Toro as he received the award for Best Animated Feature Film in 2023. But it has always been the sentence that follows this one that most interests me.
Animation is not a genre for kids, it's a medium.
So why is animation treated like a genre? Animation of all sorts, whether it be anime, cartoons, traditional 2D, 3D, the entire medium has pretty much always been perceived as this.
Is that Attack on Titan? What was that?
So why is animation treated like a genre? Animation of all sorts, whether it be anime, cartoons, traditional 2D, 3D, the entire...
Is this like a storyboard for Attack on Titan? That's sick. Or is this like a fan? It's probably a fan animation, right?
The entire medium has pretty much
It's too good to be a fan animation. I guess it's not really too good. I guess a fan animation could do that. That is sick.
Has pretty much always been perceived as this separate lane of storytelling from live action, something meant for kids and general audiences alike. Of course, there is adult-oriented animation. Shows like The Simpsons and South Park have been around for ages now, but they're very much an exception to the rule. So much so, in fact, that they managed to carve out their own subgenre of sorts within animation, adult animated sitcoms. But why is that as far as we've gotten? Why, especially in Hollywood, are we still stuck with animation as a genre and the perception that animated projects don't have the same monetary appeal as live action ones?
What about like Spider-Verse?
Well, in truth...
Or Inside Out? I guess Inside Out's a kid's thing, right? Spider-Verse is like more... all ages.
I think that perception might not survive much longer, and I think the tides may very well be changing. These past few years have seen a lot of successful animated works that challenge the status quo, from both Spider-Verse films raking in over $600 million to Invincible proving that people will in fact still show up for animated superheroes. All those and many more have shown that there is a lot of money to be made in animation still, but despite
Arcane.
that, it's actually not them that makes me think the industry's perception of animation may be changing. Nope, that honor goes to one of the most unique, interesting, and fresh pieces of fiction I've watched in a long while. One that truly wields animation to its absolute fullest and exemplifies the unbeatable strengths of the medium without fail. And that show is Scavenger's Reign.
Oh, okay. Haven't heard of it.
Let's establish something right out the gate here. Scavenger's Reign is fantastic. It follows a set of isolated spacefaring survivors that have crash-landed on a strange alien planet and must master their surroundings in order to return to their ship and leave this place. Though that concept sounds straightforward, it's its execution that I think sets this show apart from all the rest. Now, I'm not a monster. I won't be covering many major spoilers in this video, but even the actual sights and scenes of the series itself are worth experiencing for yourself the first time. So if you want to check it out, it's on Netflix. Don't worry, I'll be here when you get back. With all that established, Scavenger's Reign's raw excellence is actually not what motivated me to create a video like this. I mean, if all it took was a great, well-written adult animated show, I'm sure I would have made a video on Invincible years ago. Now, what actually emboldens me to make this video is one simple fact. Scavenger's Reign could not have existed in live action. No, I don't mean that in a hyperbolic YouTube thumbnail sense. I mean it very literally. And why do I mean it literally? Well, because animation's unique strengths just so happen to run completely counter to the weaknesses of live action. Oh hey, look, it's the sections of the video. What a helpful
Design, location, casting, suspension of disbelief.
rubric. To explain what I mean in greater detail, we're going to have to go back to the very beginning.
I guess I don't know what's my take on this. It's such a I don't know. So the he's saying that there's some things that animation can do that you can't do in live action. That's true, obviously. You know, different things, different mediums. There's like some things you can't do. Obviously you could like have a live action movie that is literally just like a camera that's focused on a TV and that TV is playing an anime the whole time, but that's not really what he means here. He's saying that like a pure live action thing without any animation in it can't replicate something that's animated. Or I guess rather what he's saying is that animation has strengths that make animation a better suited medium for particular stories. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know.
No, not that far. There we go. Strange as it may seem, Scavenger's Reign got its start as a tiny little 8-minute short on Adult Swim. No dialogue at all, and a credits list so short you could fit it on a napkin. The short now lives on Vimeo of all places and was
There's just like a review of the series. I don't care anymore. Okay, animation is for kids, grow up. Okay, wait, what was I up to? Will it be the last episode before he's on anything else? How often does he put videos out? I mean, he'll be on anything else in like 3 days, so... Yeah, I guess he's like a once a week, once every 2 weeks kind of guy. Animation is for kids, grow up. The lines in motion video is way better. That's from the last episode, Ari. Well, yeah, I know it's a... No. Okay, I know it's from the last episode, obviously. Firstly, I don't think that's a final version of what was in the last episode, obviously. And I also don't think that it's a behind the scenes thing, because I don't think that they would color the rough 2D design, right? So I don't know. I just don't understand what that is, unless a fan colored it, unless they do color it, but I feel like that's a waste of time. Unless it's like this is the base in which they add like effects and lighting and stuff on top of it. That's possible. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, I guess. South Park, I'm going down this to I'm going down to South Park's. Let me check Twitter. Checked Twitter. Mark didn't write any of this. Oh boy. But he was explicitly saying, oh, I watched this and it was great and it's my favorite thing, and ain't no way. Oh my gosh, it's written by Helms YT. Oh my gosh, I have a bigger channel than this guy. That's crazy. Maybe I could write for Totally Not Mark. Gee, I wonder what series this guy likes. God, it's so disingenuous, isn't it? I mean, it's not even disingenuous, because I mean it is. I was gonna say, oh, because he puts it in the description, but he's still speaking from first person. It's so weird.
Was utterly captivating from the start. Created.
Wait, what was that? I was reading chat. Gonna leave my world behind. He produced it. Oh my god, Nerdwriter did a video on this, bro. We love Nerdwriter. You know why we love Nerdwriter? I think you can guess. It's pretty obvious. Let's get the channel up. There's one very good reason why we like him. Is this right here. 5 minutes and 46 seconds, 9 minutes and 50 seconds, 8 minutes and 50 seconds, 6 minutes and 47 seconds. We love him because he makes short videos. If there's no spoiler, why even bother? What's going to convince me to watch it? Well, because it looks cool. This already convinced me, but I'm not going to watch it. So, love how you have to check the anime AJ's Twitter to find out who wrote the Totally Not Mark video. Oh, actually, that is not true, Miller. That's misinformation. Right here, it says written by, right here. Even Mark won't tweet about it. He should like put it right at the beginning. He should be like, this was written by blah, blah, blah. It'd be so much more. He'd buy so much more credibility with me, you know? It's just this thing is a good video. That is what it sounds like. And then it'll go into like more analysis on how these different elements are things that are unique to animation or something. I don't know. It could be interesting. It's kind of funny that this seems like a bad version of the Lex Toria's video that released last week. Oh. Lex Toria. A real history of Rule 34. Interesting. Why is adult animation so far behind? See, the distinction is, though, this is a 27-minute video. This is an hour and 36 minutes, okay? So we don't like this one. We like Totally Not Mark. It's nice and digestible. Oh, sorry, we like T. Helms YT. Oh, he says he wrote it in the description now. Thank God he's changed. True. Do you think he put it in the Attack on Titan one? Totally Not Mark. Attack on Titan, I guess?
It is.
I don't know. Unless it was the other one that he didn't write. This one doesn't say anything. Oh, special thanks to Anime AJ for this week's script. That's a bit, I don't know, it's a little vague there, but crazy. Mark doing these One Piece videos and skipping Chopper and stopping at Robin will always be hilarious. I don't understand what that means, but I'm sure it's hilarious. I haven't seen the final episode of Lidari. That's the joke. That is true. One day you'll watch it, Kyle. You couldn't write for Totally Not Mark. You suck. I could though. Yeah, maybe. Short videos are for the uneducated. I almost sent that Lex Toria's video, but I knew Ari sucked. Yeah, why would I watch a long video?
Chiefly by animator/director Joseph Bennett and writer/art director Charles.
Alright, I don't care, okay? Where's the conclusion? When I'll skip into the conclusion. Crazy. Netflix put an animated thing and it's good? Or was it HBO or something? I don't know. I quit My Hero Academia. Now I'm back. Why I ran from Evangelion. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that Film Buff put out I wonder if he put it on his YouTube channel as well. He put out a Patreon announcement. What is this? Oh, it was 1 year ago. I thought I missed a poll. Oh my god. I guess he just put it on Patreon. Oh, you can't even see it. the biggest revelation was that not only is he rewatching all of Attack on Titan, which is fair enough. It's been a while since he watched the final, the stuff, so he wants to get caught up before watching the final episode. He's also rewatching Vinland Saga for whatever reason, when he only has one episode left of that show, as far as I'm aware. Unless he finished it. Wait, let me get this up, and I'm not just misremembering. Where's my classic film buff post? Yeah. Yeah, he's rewatching Vinland Saga with, I think, only one episode left. And is rewatching, or maybe he has 2 episodes left, Evangelion, in preparation for End of Evangelion. So I don't know. I think he's become a rewatch channel. He should probably just make content out of those rewatches or something. I don't know why he doesn't, but good on him. At least he's getting through the Chimera arc. I'm enjoying his full-length reactions. We just got to the episode where Gon reunites with Kite in before the actual invasion stuff. Crazy. Short videos are for the uneducated. Oh, read that already. I wonder who will write next. Who will write Mark's script on the Destiny podcast? Has he ever done a interview or something? I don't know. Oh my gosh, he has 4 months ago. What's he like unscripted? I wonder.
Because there's an awkward period in my life that probably...
I don't want a spoiler. Why are you spoiling the video for me?
Mark.
That's me.
Welcome to Getting Everything Clear.
Thank you.
Would you like to just give...
Why is he on a channel with 120 subs? Oh my gosh, maybe we could interview him. We just have to fly him out somewhere. Can we all pool together like $2,000 and fly him out to my house or something, and we can interview him and get a bunch of views? How many views did this get actually? 5,000? It's not that much, I guess. Or if this is... I wonder if this is a friend of his or something? Are these like famous people she's interviewing? I don't know.
The listeners a little overview of yourself.
Well, I was born in 1991. I was raised in... I'm a YouTuber. I've been doing it for about 8 years. I'm married. I have a kid. I run marathons. It's a thing I do now. Yeah, that's me.
So in that case, we'll delve right in. So in terms of your first event that you, I only know very, very little on, so excited to hear, is when you were 15, you lost 60 pounds. This was between 3rd and 4th
Oh, because you wanted to be a wrestler or something, or not?
And on the first day of 4th year, you said that they thought you were a new student.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna I just want to know more. So
I feel like that kind of, I don't want to, starting with that feels like, oh, I'm bragging, I got really good shape. No, I was I was in really bad, hideous shape, troll under a bridge kind of shape for I want to say, there was an awkward period in my life that probably stretched from 1 to 24. But physically, I got things together a bit better when I was probably about 14 or 15, and I started working out.
What kind of spurred that on then? What made you go? Because if you were, you're saying that...
Okay, well, I'm curious. Why did you lose 60 pounds?
That you weren't in shape.
So...
But what kind of made... Why then? What was the influence? What was the trigger to go, right, I'm going to get in shape now?
Apart from a deep sense of self-loathing. Apart from that, to be honest, it was I've always been the kind of person, luckily, that if I feel like if I want to do something, the decision that I make to do that thing usually comes to fruition. Particularly if the end result is down to my own personal input. So when it comes to something as personal and self-sustaining as getting in shape or getting on a diet or whatever, I'm usually good at that because it just means I need to do less of a particular.
Wait, so what caused it?
I need to do less sitting down.
Nothing.
And do more of this, and it's almost like mathematics the way that I think about it. But I did a lot of that. It was pretty much between the summer of 3rd year and 4th year. I lost all the weight, and people thought I was a completely different person, which was a big ego boost. But at the same time.
All right, interesting. Locus of control. What does that mean?
It's have you heard of the expression or term locus of control? Locus of control.
No.
Okay. So when you were talking about control there, funny enough, I wanted to ask you this before, and then you mentioned it. So I was like, thanks for getting on topic for me, Mark. Locus of control, it's a term used in psychology, whereby if you believe you have the power to control certain things about your own life, or you believe everything is controlled externally. Most people have an external. So
Interesting.
They basically believe that.
Crazy. What a video. Is that the only interview he's ever done? He's been on a podcast before? Has he been on Trash Taste or something, I wonder?
Hello everyone, welcome down the Hobby Hole, a weekly podcast.
Where is he?
When I like
oh
something,
wait, is that him? I didn't even recognize him. Oh my god.
Get really into it. I want to know everything about it, and I want to know why it makes me feel that way. That's the mental.
Alright, great. I'm just preparing myself for the classic Anything else podcast next Wednesday. I sent some great clips. We'll get to it. Lead Ari, I just need to sleep and watch X2 and this stupid stream. We're getting there. We're getting to the end. He should stop and rewatch Hunter x Hunter 2 while he's at it. He's not done yet, okay? Just wait till he misses 1 week and then he'll be like, well, it's been a week. I may as well just rewatch it and then, you know, react to it in a year from now. Blind Wave should stop Patreon polls. Batman gets barely any views and now Superman will definitely get even less. I don't think they care about views. I think they care about Patreon memberships. Do you think rewatching reactions could ever have a large appeal? No, I don't think so. I will only do videos with pretty interviewers too. Pretty lady interviewers, okay. He said yes to the pretty girl, Ari, are you dumb? I feel like it's probably his friend or something, or like someone at like a local university or something. I don't know. This is so much better than Fantastic Four. Time to watch the anime YouTuber go on an obscure podcast and talk about his weight loss from when he was a little kid. I mean, if you want, we can go back and watch it. I didn't really want to watch it all, but wait, where was it? Totally Not Mark interview. Let's see, what were we up to?
Maybe not Ronan Keaton, or like he was one of
No,
my.
no, we went up to that, yeah.
Like get out there and do things, but like I remember one specific thing. I don't know if you remember this actually, because you and I are from a kind of similar area. Were you aware that like Ronan O'Gara like ran through Riverstick?
Let's see. Ari only enjoys making fun of others. I would never make fun of anyone, Miller. Okay, I only make fun of their content. Okay. Lead Ari, you ever fucked around and found out? Never. That's a threat. Finn Bin Lazy saying hi. Ari thinks boys and girls can be friends. That is true. I do think that. Hilarious. Finn Bin Lazy says hi. Okay. Anyway, let's watch the clips. What is this? Why did it say yippee at the end? Did you guys see that? I guess it's the channel name.
Hey!
Oh yeah, I saw this on Kyle's stream or something.
I heard someone was bullying you. Why? Only I gotta bully you. Ah, I see.
This doesn't even sound like Kachan. I don't buy this.
Well, I'm the best, and I'm the one who's gonna surpass All Might.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Gonna cry. I'm gonna. You're gonna cry like a baby. You said something racist, now you're acting like a victim.
This is like DBZA level, or like episode 1, I guess, acting. It's awesome. We love it. Takes me back to the good old days, you know?
I'm gonna regret that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, out of all of these people, I trusted you.
If it's for the truth. Oh, this guy's asking me for scrap. Like, hold on. Bro, all you've done is ask for scrap. Go farm, go build something. No one's giving you scrap for your stupid fucking YouTube video. You understand me? Go farm and play the game, you dumb motherfucker.
Get him, yes. Get him.
Holy shit, it's shameless. You've gotten scrap from like 3 different people and you still come back to the same corner. We know what you're doing. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Do you understand me? And by the way, those moments you're in your mom's room, that's the fucking neighbor piping her down, you pussy. What's up? Sorry.
No, you're good. I just said in all of this, bro, like...
Amazing. We love it. Oh boy.
Have you ever done a sober stream, brother?
You know, sometimes I feel like this. I don't know, like, I'll see a message and it's so baffling that I just don't know what to say. My goodness. Crazy. Oh my goodness. He actually got a sudden realization of it. He's like, man, maybe I should stop drinking. Oh my god, great. Or is he on drugs? I don't know. I don't know much about Trainwreck's lore. Okay, well, I guess that's that. We did it, guys. Let's end with the final question.
I'm starting a little kind of ritual to end this podcast, and I ask this to every guest. No guest knows I'm going to ask this in advance. So I want you to picture yourself 10 years from now, and if that Mark was sitting next to you now, what do you think he would say to you?
So I wonder if I'm going to give like a boring answer to this, because I feel like that answer is easier I feel that question is easier to answer if you're the kind of person that feels like I'm predestined to be a particular kind of person. I don't know what kind of person I'm going to be. I could be a wreck. I could be a wreck of a human being. I don't know. I would like to think that I'll finish an Ironman. I would like what would I say? It's difficult for me to put myself into that frame of mind now. I would imagine that if he's anything like the way that I am now, he'd be very sympathetic to how I'm feeling. He'd be very sympathetic to what I'm feeling and why. But if I knew that if he knew that there was a solution, there's no way that I'd know that.
I just want to know if you'll still be a YouTuber in 10 years. That's what I was
So like
wondering.
it's like, so like I think of everything as very linear. I don't think of things as like a thing that I can just pick from here and here, which is quite distressing in a situation like this where I have to answer a question like that. So like if I'm the kind of person that whenever I look at anybody, I treat them with a lot of respect, time, dignity, and I try to treat them as humanly as possible. A lot of people go through life and they have so many things pushing against them, whether it be school, stress, friends, lack of friends, family, lack of family, bad family relationships, bad family dynamics, no food, too much food, like, bad relationship with yourself. There's so many things that actively go against you. The least you can do is be nice to yourself. And I find that personally very difficult. It's one of the biggest struggles of my life, but I know that it's an important thing to do. And because me now thinks that, I can't imagine me in the future wouldn't say that. And I feel like me in the future would be probably saying something like, would you ever cop on?
Yeah, I love asking this question just because you get a range of answers, but it's very intriguing to kind of listen to. There's no right or wrong answer to it, obviously, but I'm
Wow.
just so curious. So, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you've had fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Certainly have.
I love talking with you.
Are they going to shake hands over the table?
With everything going forward.
Thank you very much. Sure.
No, no. If I was ending the interview, I'd like reach over the table, extend my arm, and shake their hand. Crazy. Okay, well. Every now and then you do find like there's these random small channels that interview famous people. And there was like, I remember there was one. It was back when Game of Thrones was airing. And it was, what's her name? Lena Headey or something? She was interviewed. I was on my recommended. And it was randomly an interview between her and some channel, which it had like 500 views or something. And I was like shocked. I was like, why is she on this random channel? And then more recently, there was the Tom Ward, the H3 thing, which they ended up hiring him. But he was this random channel that was hiring these like A-list celebrities, I think. Or maybe not A-list, but like really famous people. And he was getting like no views at all. It's crazy. Like, I just don't understand. And when he was interviewed, he just said that he just like reaches out to these people and they just like say yes. Like there's no big like thing behind it. It's like he just reaches out to a bunch of people and they want the promotion, so why not? Anyway, crazy. So maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. You never know how far your reach is until you actually extend your hand and send an email to these people and be like, I work for this company. Would you like to be interviewed? And we can promote you and link to your stuff and crazy. Does Lead Ari watch cinema at 1.5 times speed? Sometimes, I guess. Like, well, not in the cinema, obviously, but like on Netflix, there is a speed option. I put it on 2 times sometimes, but only when it's like a really boring movie. Like Portrait of a Lady on Fire, that was at 2 times. Kyle would watch the same clips again and again. True, he would. Because they're so funny. They're infinitely replayable. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Final question. Zoro or Sanji? Well, Sanji uses his feet to kick things. I remember that from that movie. Zoro has a sword, and swords are cool, so Zoro probably. Zoro could chop off Sanji's feet using his sword. And then what would Sanji have? It's funny because he's on massive amounts of cokium. Okay, he's so wise. I think he's going to get along with great with Destiny. I am so curious. I'm so curious what the episode is going to be about. I hope, what are they? I guess let's just make some predictions right now because we'll know in like a few days, okay? What do they have in common? Like what anime, I mean, it's not like an interview. It is anything else, which is all memeing and stuff and probably like discussing trending topics. But if we're talking about anime, the overlap would be like, I mean, obviously, Totally Not Mark is you know what, Destiny, personally, I don't even think Destiny has any idea who he is. And I don't think that Destiny, Mark totally is totally not Mark. I don't think Destiny has the time or effort or patience or desire to actually look into and do any research about Totally Not Mark. So I don't think he's going to know anything about him going into it. So I think the first question will be something like, so you make like videos, right? Tell us about yourself. What do you do? I think that's what the first question is going to be. Then we'll span from there. I don't know. Maybe they'll talk about Hunter x Hunter because Destiny is watching Hunter x Hunter. So I don't know, talk about Hunter x Hunter. What else would they talk about? I guess Totally Not Mark is a Destiny fan, so maybe they'll just talk about like Destiny lore or like politics or something. I actually don't even know. What would they talk about? I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm on the edge of my seat. They could talk about Oppenheimer, because that's like media, and I know Destiny loves to talk about Oppenheimer, or Dune 2 or something. Those are like the only things that Destiny talks about. Everything Everywhere All at Once. They could talk about Attack on Titan. I don't remember if Destiny watched the end of Attack on Titan, but that's like a popular thing. What else? What's like an anime the Destiny? Oh, Cowboy Bebop. He always talks about Cowboy Bebop, but I don't know if Totally Not Mark's even seen that. They're like the same person. You should never be kind to yourself. Did you see that Nuxtaku got uncancelled, Miller? I did. Cancelling isn't real. We should all know this by now. Anyone can survive anything. What about Shane Farley, who is cancelled so badly that he's not even associated with Blindwave anymore? So cancellations do work. Even if you don't know what they cancelled over, it's crazy. Isn't it just crazy we don't know what he's cancelled over? Not cancelled, like fired over. We just have no idea. No idea.
Hey guys, I wanted to make this statement about everything that's going on. There's been a lot of speculation online about everything, and I just want to clarify my resignation. I breached the trust of my best friends and my business partners, and I breached the trust of members of the community. You know, I did things, I said things I shouldn't have said that were inappropriate, and I need to take responsibility for that and not hide from it. And
Like, he said something that was inappropriate. What did he say? Like, inappropriate in what regard? Like, was he trying to scam his fans for money? Was he, like, sexually harassing people? Was he threatening to, like, commit terroristic acts? Like, what was it?
the biggest thing is a lot of people are thinking this is a mental health thing, you know, and that's not the reason.
Did he call someone fat? Like, I don't know. It could be anything. Maybe Dan will hate him. I could imagine him and Dan not getting along. That is true. Surely Destiny has watched some Dragon Ball. I feel like Destiny's probably... Yeah, he has seen Dragon Ball Z. He always talks about it. So, yeah. But I don't know if Destiny knows that Totally Not Mark makes Dragon Ball videos. And I just don't think Destiny ever really cares about the guests he has on to look into them. I don't know. They'll just talk about cats or something that Dan likes. True. They'll talk about hating Trump a bit. They will. That is true. They'll probably talk about Dr. Disrespect because they always talk about that every stream. They can argue about Attack on Titan sucking. True. Hunter x Hunter is on pause until Destiny's girlfriend comes back, right? I don't know. He started watching Suits or something, right? There's no way Mark remembers most of Hunter x Hunter. I'm sure he does. Totally Not Mark sounds like a guy who remembers his stuff. Remember, on his bookshelf, he had like all the manga or something, so I'm sure he remembers. You think they'll do the usual drama review and make Totally Not Mark comment on Sneaker? Yes, I do think that's what's going to happen. Because Totally Not Mark on Bridges podcast, which is more like interview style and like just Destiny talking to this guy more formally, I would absolutely understand that. They'd have plenty to talk about. But anything else? It's so weird. Well, the trans Olympic thing, I don't know, maybe. They can agree on that. It'll be that. Mark will try to recommend One Piece and Destiny will be super uninterested. That is probably what's going to happen, yeah. Destiny will troll him a little bit. I wonder if... I don't know what type of comedy Mark has. Okay, so that one interview we just watched of him is the only unscripted thing I've ever seen of Totally Not Mark. So I don't know how, like, irony-pilled he is or, like, how he deals with, like, sarcasm and stuff. I have no idea. Like, is he going to gel well with these two or is he actually just going to be, like, completely not vibing with them? I have no idea. They can agree on that. It'll be that. Destiny will troll him a little bit. Wait, he probably just stole money or something, bro. I don't know. We have no idea. It could be anything. The Shane leaving stream was so weird. We all thought he was leaving for anxiety or something. Then they dropped the apology video out of nowhere with no context. It is true. Because, like, he had taken a mental health break due to COVID, most likely, for a few months or, like, at least a month or something. And then he comes back for, like, a few weeks. And he was in, like, Steins Gate reactions and stuff. And he was acting a bit weird. And then out of nowhere, they tweeted out this, like, formal statement from Blindwave to be like, Blindwave is no longer associating with Shane Farley and he's formally resigned and blah, blah, blah. And then like a few days later, or maybe like a day later or something, they had a podcast. And that's when the apology was there. And it was so vague and they'd never said anything. And I was like, what's going on? Anyway, he said a single slur. It is possible. He attacked that star Melanie. Attacked. Well, he spread lies about her or something, right? It's almost definitely inappropriate stuff with fans on Discord. I just don't know. I don't know. I could see it. It's so like, maybe. Because I feel like if it was something like that, firstly, they said it wasn't anything illegal, like in the actual Blindwave thing, like it was an actual crime or something in their podcast. But I feel like you wouldn't want to I don't know. It depends on who. It's so complicated. I guess I could see a situation where that's the case. The thing is, you wouldn't want to protect someone like that, right? If they are doing something that bad, like sexually harassing someone over Discord, you wouldn't want to like keep it vague and be like, oh, to protect Shane's privacy and the people involved's privacy, we don't want to like say what he did. So it feels like it can't be something that bad, right? Because you wouldn't want to hide it. You'd want to make it known so he doesn't go on to do it to someone else, right? So it can't be something that bad, which is what is like so weird. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, he said a single slur. He attacked that. Oh, yeah, I read that already. Attacked. It's almost definitely inappropriate. Bridges, hilarious. True. X gone give it to you. That's a Deadpool reference. I remember that. Remember Cobb turned on them into chat. Wait, remember Cobb turned on them in chat during the live stream? I don't remember that. Dr. Disrespect wasn't illegal either. Maybe. I don't know. Well, it's about protecting the victims, right? Well, yeah, but what about protecting the future victims? Like, would you want to tell people that this guy has like done something that could happen again? Or you could just say like, I just make it clearer. You don't have to say exactly, but you have to make it clear that it was like, that, I don't know. I obviously, I don't know the actual situation, but it just feels so weird. It's so weird to not say anything. And all these years later for just no comments at all, I don't know. But who am I but a parasocial obsessed fan of the blind wave community? If only I knew. And women were getting mad in Discord when he started the new channel and people were liking it. True. But you know, this is one of the mysteries of the universe. If I had a genie and they gave me 3 wishes, one of them would be like, I don't know, give me immortality and the ability to create anything I want with my mind and for things to always end positively. And the next would be like, why did Shane Farley get resigned from Blind Wave, I guess? Like, clearly having more they couldn't say. Why did Nahid leave? Didn't he say that he broke up with Rana and it was kind of awkward or something? That would be my guess, but I don't actually remember. Anyway, he apologized.
So, I mean, I think it's important conversations for people to have, but it's not really pertinent to my resignation.
True, it's not pertinent. Mental health is not. Out of left field with this recommended video, YouTube, you are drunk again. It's hard to accept an apology when I don't know what he's apologizing for. That is true. I hope this clears things up. Yeah, well, it didn't. If anyone wondering what he's apologizing for, he said that Avatar had a filler episode. Crazy. The all being vague is just creating a breeding ground for gossip. Wonder if anyone gave the actual answer here. Just from filling in bits and pieces from watching all the podcast episodes and game nights, when it's long-form content like they talk about stuff, not sure what he said, but it was something that didn't sit right with the rest. But I did see that lately Shane has been sharing the others' posts on Twitter promoting the channel. For example, he shared Aaron's post promoting the Scream stream for Halloween, so I imagine he's sorry since he's still openly promoting the channel. Hopefully they can come to good terms. Crazy. Anyway, that's enough of that. Should be at WaveCon now, so you can get Calvin drunk to reveal the secret. True. Would I bring it up? I wonder. Would I be brave enough to ask, like, what happened with Shane? No, I wouldn't. There's no way I would do it. No way. I couldn't. But if I was in America right now, like I was last year, I definitely would have gone to WaveCon. Like, no question. I absolutely would have gone. So yeah, crazy. Okay, we're done. That's it. Such a long stream. It's like, I think I did calculations, approximate ones, and I think the average stream is like 2 hours long now with a standard deviation of like 40 minutes. Good idea, Miller. So funny when Shane said he gets annoyed when the boys insult conservatives and he just has to bear it. That sounds so familiar. I watched a video where he was talking about, oh no, in the Acolyte video, he talked about the, I think it was the Acolyte, right? Oh boy, he actually puts out a lot of videos. How long ago was the Acolyte? No, it wasn't this. It was like a solo reaction. Or was it House of the Dragon? There's no way it was more than like 2 weeks ago, right? Oh, was it this? I don't know. It was in one of his Acolyte videos. I think he was talking about how it can't be the Acolyte. It was something else. He talked about how he's leaning more conservative and stuff, and I'm like, okay. So funny. WaveCon sounds so awkward. I don't think so. I think it is. I think it's very cool, and it would be very fun to be around like people who have similar interests to you. I don't think it would be awkward. I've been in situations like that where it's like you're in this space that to the outside kind of looks awkward, but when you all have a shared interest, you have a lot to talk about, and I don't think it actually is awkward at all. But it does definitely seem more informal than other like kind of fan meetups, I guess. Yeah, Acolyte episode 4.
Like there's an awkward period in my life that probably stretched from like 1
I've had enough of you, Mark. I'll see you on Wednesday. 3rd Street reactions. Oh my god, it is a solo reaction. God, I hate when the beginning of the video just spoils the reaction.
What the Hey guys, what's going on? 3rd Street Reactions here. I'm Shane, and I'm back with The Acolyte, Season 1, Episode 4. Guys, Zach's not joining me for this week's reaction. He had to take his kids to swim practice. The good part about that is I'm doing this much earlier in the day, so hopefully I really did the witch, like there's no lying or Lady Onasea creating the mini.
All right, we don't care. Okay, see you. That's it. See you next tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is House of the Dragon, so not streaming tomorrow. Is My Hero Academia out yet? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I don't know, probably Tuesday or Wednesday or something. MHA predictions. Okay, actually, I probably should do that because now is like the prime time. 1. Something love crush related between Uraraka, Deku. Obviously, this is going to be a thing. If it doesn't, that'd be really funny, but I think that's pretty clear this is going to be a thing. Like, I don't know if this will be like some like Uraraka. I have no idea how this could go. I just know that the idea of Uraraka having a crush on Deku has to be brought up again, but I don't know what it will be. We'll have. I do feel like, and maybe Miller, you can like correct me here because I don't know the details that well. But the quirk Doomsday, what did they call it? The fact that quirks are getting stronger and like are ruining people's bodies and stuff, and they're like going to destroy the world. This, unless I'm forgetting something, this is completely unresolved now, right? Like, even if the whole conflict now is fully completed, the world is still going to be in peril because the quirks are getting more dangerous and they're all mixing and stuff. I feel like this has to be resolved or like get addressed somehow. It doesn't have to have like a big concrete resolution, but they could do some small reference to like, oh, if we all keep trying and blah, 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 then the doomsday won't happen. But I feel like this has to be addressed in this last chapter. Now, these are the two things where I'm like, unless I'm forgetting something for this last one, these have to, I'm like 99% certain these two things will be addressed. But I'll think about more afterwards. The day after is our X-Men recording day. Yeah, maybe, actually. I could probably watch 3 in a few days. I think Deku will perform a big heroic act, which will cause him to lose the final embers of All for One. That would be really interesting. I didn't consider that at all. I guess before I can keep reading out Miller's messages, because he's probably got predictions of his own. 3, I'm not expecting a time skip. I don't think, if anything, like maybe 1 page at the end. Like, I could imagine maybe a 1-page time skip, but I'm not expecting like the whole chapter or even like the big chunk of the chapter to be a time skip. I'm kind of just expecting it to just play out as it is. Now, obviously, the opening. I haven't read the manga. I've only seen the anime, but the opening kind of narration of episodes. Well, I guess the ending narration of episode 2 is like, oh, I forgot to say, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero or something. But I feel like we've already wrapped that up enough where even if they don't address it anymore, I'm like perfectly fine with it. Like, Deku is going to be famous forever. He is, even from the audience's perspective, he is the #1 hero right now. He saved the day. He's so strong, blah, blah, blah. He's lost this, even if he has like lost the ability to go all out, he can only do it one more time, just like All Might did in Camino Ward or whatever. It feels like he already is currently in All Might's place as the #1 hero. And I guess we've got enough about like everyone helped him out and we're all #1 heroes and we're all fighting together. Like that is addressed enough. where I could see him just not addressing it at all in the final chapter, or it could be like an explicit thing about like, because in the previous like few chapters we got a reference to the hero billboards getting mentioned, so I guess they could do a big billboard things, but that's not something I'm really expecting that much, so I wouldn't put it in like my predictions. Like it could go either way on that. They did mention that they're compiling they haven't let the students do any interviews yet. So it would be kind of like, I am hoping that one day we'll get like to see what that interview will be like. Because the one thing we've been kept out of right now, basically, is that we haven't seen the world's perception to the aftermath of the fight. Like we haven't seen a shot of like people all around the world seeing Deku as like the hero, or we haven't seen like what the world generally thought about these students at UA. Purely because Eraserhead is like keeping them away from being interviewed, right? So I hope we kind of get like the world's reaction to the final, to the UA students' involvement in the final battles. So I guess that I'm kind of expecting like to kind of see the world's response or like reaction, like something TV, maybe seeing them on TV or something. I don't know. But I feel like this stuff is enough to cover one chapter. I don't think you can fit more than this in one chapter, but I guess these are my 4 things I would expect. Like I'm not expecting any action or any big plot things. I'm kind of just expecting a nice like cute wrap up character related stuff, I guess. I don't know. It would be interesting if it ended on a cliffhanger though with this like Quirk Doomsday stuff. That would be an interesting sequel series. Anyway. I think Deku will perform a big heroic act, which will cause him to lose his final embers for one for all. I feel like that's too much to fit into one chapter, but maybe. Unless it's like an extra long chapter or something. Time skip? I don't think it'll be a time skip. Also, Deku will have the Iron Man suit and still be a hero. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's not impossible. I wonder, because he's referenced, obviously Star Wars is like referenced throughout. You've got, Spider-Man is referenced a few times. Now, obviously, we got the big Avengers Endgame reference, which was like the coolest thing in the manga. Is there anything else that he'll reference like at the end here? Like, what's like I guess, I don't know. Oops. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know what else he could reference, I guess. Like, what's the ultimate Star Wars ending? Maybe seeing like people cheering around the world, like that Ewok celebration scene. I don't know. Quirk Doomsday Theory. That's right. It was a theory. Yeah, it's unresolved. Did we ever, also Miller, did we ever get a resolution to the Doctor? Like, I don't, when I say resolution, I mean, did he die? Because I remember Mirko kicked him at some point. And he like, I don't know if he died or if he was like a puddle or something, or maybe he already died at that point. What was like the resolution to the Doctor storyline? I feel like there'll be a final Deku and All Might conversation. I could imagine that. That could be kind of interesting. But I could also, if he doesn't speak to All Might again, that's also fine with me. I don't have a big desire for that. I always thought Quirk Doomsday would result in Quirks gaining a consciousness and being the final villain. Yeah, that would be interesting. I kind of always assumed that, not always, but I figured Ares' power would somehow tie into this, because it feels like a natural extension, right? She was initially manufactured by Overhaul to kind of remove quirks from the world. Maybe it can be used in a positive way, but I don't know. I'm not sure. God, remember when Eri ripped the horn off and gave it to Deku? That was sick. Oh my goodness. So much cool stuff. Oh, and then when she was singing in the latest chapter and she was like so nervous, like looking at Jiro when she's like singing, and then she like yells and screams in the air. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god. Got to be so cool if they time skip and tell us the new top 10 heroes. True, and then we see like Deku is like the in an All Might like position or something. Oh, it'd be so cool. You gotta upload a My Hero manga video to the second channel. I could do a like compilation of all the stuff I've talked on stream and just put it as a video, but I don't know if I care that much like about trying to make a video out of it. Throwing away millions of views. True. I could just make a scripted My Hero video. It wouldn't take that long. Deku inspiring the US president to send the heroes to Japan in the last second was so sick. True. That entire chapter was so sick. Yeah, that was like, he's like, I don't, it's like, we can't do that. I'm like, I don't care. We're sending them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love America. America's so great. God, what a chapter. Do your best or try your best, whatever it was. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's a super long chapter. I doubt it, but you never know. I can't wait to find out what happen next stream. Devilman was referenced in chapter 1. I don't remember that. Star Wars ruined this manga. Yeah, but how cool is it whenever they're like the Gunga village is like where the battle's taking place in? Oh my gosh. Shout out Devilman. The Doctor's in prison. Well, okay, if he's in prison then, okay. We'll get a scene with the Doctor guy. I don't know. I feel like he has to come back somehow, right? If he hasn't, I don't know. But maybe we just won't see. I'm not this like confident that it'll be in it, but he was the one who proposed this theory, right? Maybe it was something Redestra related, actually. I don't remember. I'm not sure on the details. I'm leaving this shit. It's too late. Don't stream again. Oh my god, it's the Fox logo. Ectoplasm should be in jail for ripping Ares' horn off. What a terrible plot point. I think that's... No, I don't... Okay, it's interesting. If you think about it like in a logical sense, he is responsible for this child who clearly can't make decisions for herself, right? She's like a little girl. At the same time, I think the world is ending at this point, and if he thinks this has a decent chance of actually helping Deku, I think he's in his right to do it. So I don't know if he should be in jail, but yeah. Just have Eri portal in and use her power on Deku. You don't want to put her in the like danger zone, right? Like what if Shigaraki steals her power? Like it's a bit dangerous. I definitely wouldn't do that. Ripping her horn off was so weird. No, I thought it was good. I liked it. It felt like something that Deku would do when he was younger, like as a hero, like an aspiring hero who would do anything to kind of help out the people around him. Like if we chastise Eri in this moment, we should also have to chastise like a younger Deku, which I probably wouldn't. Or how terrible was the bit when All For One convinced Shigaraki's parents to have sex? That was great. I mean, I mean, if anyone knows anything about me when it comes to My Hero Academia, I love All For One because he is the ultimate manipulator. He has manipulated everything. Well, he's not the ultimate. There's one more in another piece of fiction that I like probably even more. But in this one, God, I love All For One and how manipulative he is. And just the reveal that he was involved in every element of the backstory was great. I loved it. And convinced those kids to bully Shigaraki. I actually don't remember that, but I'd buy it. Change the background to black, your exposure is getting fucked up. That is true. That's why I swapped to this tab. I don't know if there is a way to like change this color. Probably not. Yeah, we hate it. Look at me. Look how bright I am. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's my prediction. I think it... How long does it come out? Read My Hero Academia Shonen Jump. In 1 hour. Now, I don't know if that means that it comes out at 1 a.m., like in 15 minutes, or if it actually comes out in like 2 a.m. our time. I think it's 2 a.m., right? Change the background to black. Your exposure is getting fucked up. Oh my god, is definitely Man God... Wait, what? Oh, is definitely the Man God as the ultimate manipulator that Ari just alluded to. True. Oh my gosh. Why else wouldn't he say who it was? Well, I don't want to spoil things for people. Even if I say what it is, then you'll get spoiled. But you can think it's the Man God if you want. I don't know. I don't know. Was so lame... I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know what's so lame, how much he took over Shigaraki's agency. Well, yeah, I just love it. I love it. I love I've always loved the All For One. I think it's so much better than Shigaraki, and I think Shigaraki still got his moment in the end about, like, smiling as the hero of the villain, so I don't think it undermined anything about Shigaraki, but also I wasn't invested in Shigaraki that much compared to other people, so I don't know. I have no idea how it would feel if you were a big Shigaraki fan, you know? But I certainly wasn't, so, yeah. Anyway. I know we got more messages. Oh my gosh. Shigaraki was built up for so long and then got body jacked for so long. And it was so great because All For One is just... He is the Gojo of this story. We love Gojo so much. We hate when Gojo's agency gets taken away. We hate when the new generation has to take over. We love when Gojo can just come in and solve all our problems in the same way that we love All For One, who steps in and just takes over. And he is the villain, the final villain. We love him so much. Did we really need 2 All For Ones in battle? We did, because it shows just how in control he is, how much he's planned ahead, how many contingencies he has. We love All For One. Anyway, that's it. That's the end. I'm not going to get baited anymore. This is the end of the stream. See you in an hour, guys, when we read My Hero Academia. But not see you, I guess. Maybe I'll tweet something out. I guess I'll put it on my my media list, even though I've only read half the manga, but it'll still be on the media list anyway. Now the question is, what panel do I choose as my image? I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, thanks for coming. Enjoy reading My Hero Academia, guys, and see you either Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Bye.